And welcome, football fans, to another episode here of Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play here for the 2026 NFL Playoffs Wild Card Weekend. And we got the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers with the opening kickoff here. They will start at their own 36-yard line as we see quarterback Bryce Young come out here under center in the 3 wide receiver set. Rico Dowdle takes the handoff in the backfield right side and nowhere to go for the Panthers running back. That's a gain of 1 as we see the Panthers offense here. They're looking to get the upset here today, and it's going to start with this offensive line that has been able to run block very well but not been able to pass block very well. And we'll have to see those running backs, Rico Dowdle and Chuba Hubbard, really step up in this game for Carolina to have a shot here in this one against this tough Los Angeles Rams defense. So now 2nd down and 9 coming up here for the Panthers. Bryce Young in the shotgun. It's a 3 wide receiver set. They put the tight end in motion here. Young looking to throw. Plenty of time. Left side. And incomplete. Looking for Leggett, number 17. Great coverage there by Durant, number 14. And that pass was just a little too high for the intended receiver. So 3rd down and long coming up here for the Carolina Panther offense. And man, they just showed the replay, I believe, in the stadium, and they are not too happy, the Carolina Panthers fans. And now for me, I'm looking at this Rams defense, and that pass rush with Fisk and Verse and Young should be the guys to watch out for here. So 3rd and 9 at the 37-yard line. Young in the shotgun here, looking to throw. It's a blitz coming. Young gets rid of it. It's caught. Leggett, he's down and tries to break the tackle, but he's going to be just short of that 1st down marker. A gain of 8. It's 4th down and 1. And we'll see if the Panthers are going to punt here or if they're going to go for it. So thank you guys so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Oh, look at that, my brother, my own brother saying, let's go, Panthers. Come on, dude. All right, so here we go. 4th down and 1, and the Panthers offense is staying out on the field. Ball at the 45-yard line here. Young under center. Play action, looking to throw. Under pressure, rolling to his right. Young has nowhere to go, and it's batted down, and that's a turnover on downs, and a 1st down Rams. And the Los Angeles defense comes up with a huge stop to start this game. The Panthers tried to get gutsy for it, gambling here, and we see just like they did in the last matchup, they tried to go for it on 4th down, but this one would backfire here early in this game, and because of it, now we'll see the Rams offense take over here in excellent field position across the 50 at the 45-yard line. And now Matthew Stafford in the shotgun, blitz coming, they pick it up. Stafford all day to throw over the middle. It's caught! Puka Nacua with the grab, and he's got a 1st down, Los Angeles. And the Rams offense rolling here already with a big gain on that throw from Matthew Stafford. A beautiful throw over the middle of the field, and he finds his target, Puka Nacua, there on the play. So a gain of 16 yards on that play for Puka Nacua to the 29-yard line. So now in the shotgun, Stafford hands it off to Williams. And Williams, right side on the draw play, gets a good gain of about 6 or 7. And that's going to set up 2nd down and 5. So a gain of 5 on that carry. The draw play up the middle sets up the Rams offense with excellent 2nd down yardage. And now he leads the NFL with 277 passing yards per game, 46 touchdowns, and only 8 interceptions this season for Matthew Stafford, who is an MVP candidate. So now 2nd down and 5. Stafford under center here, jumbo set. Play action, rolling to his right, gets it to Puka. Puka, nice one-handed grab, makes the spin move, and refuses to go down as Scott eventually brings him down for the Panthers defense. Yankee Kyle, how we doing? Sonny, what's going on, man? So nice catch there for 10 yards from Puka Nacua. Sets up 1st down and 10 at the Carolina 14-yard line. What's up, Parker? No score yet. I'll make sure to get that updated for you guys just in a minute. So now 1st down and 10 for Stafford and the Rams offense. They're at the 15-yard line. Stafford looking to throw here. Over the middle. It's caught. Touchdown! Rams! And Los Angeles gets on the board first, and they take advantage of the early turnover on downs from their defense. And Puka Nacua, coming out of the backfield from the running back position, just beats the DB over the middle of the field. And it's a beautiful touchdown pass from quarterback Matthew Stafford. That one from 14 yards out. A beautiful throw in the middle of the field, cutting the defense in. It's a touchdown, Los Angeles. The extra point is good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead over the Carolina Panthers. And what a way to start this game on the road for the Rams offense. And Puka Nacua and Stafford were cooking on that drive. And Sean McVay is loving it over there on the sideline for the Rams. Puka Nacua catches the touchdown, guys. All right, so thank you, guys. There is the updated score for everybody. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, everybody, for coming to hang out here on Tim Reynolds Show. And by the way, guys, if you get a chance, don't forget to go check out my wild card predictions video. We just went ahead and went live right before this one to give my predictions on who I'm rolling with and picking for the NFL wild card weekend. So make sure you guys go check that out on my YouTube channel. And hey, your boy is rolling with the Los Angeles Rams here in this one. So make sure you guys let me know on that video on my YouTube channel what your predictions are for wild card weekend coming up. And guys, don't forget, we're going to be live for play-by-play for each of the NFL playoff wild card games here this wild card weekend here in 2026. Happy New Year, and can't wait for you guys to join me for all the awesome play-by-play here for the NFL playoffs. All right, so let's get the post going. Let's get the poll going here. All right, pick your winner in this 2026 NFL playoff wild card matchup in the NFC. All right. So the poll is now up, guys, in the chat. Hope y'all get your votes in. What's going on here? We got Keith. What's up, brother? Oh, man, look at that. We got Panther Rock for life. And that was a quick scoring drive there with Puka Nacua having 3 receptions for 40 yards and the 14-yard touchdown grab. 4 plays, 45 yards in just under 2 minutes. And the Rams already have a 7-0 lead. Now, guys, we've got the score pinned in the chat as well to keep you guys up to date. Hope you guys are enjoying the live play-by-play here on Tim Reynolds Show. So we'll see a kickoff here for the Panthers. Legette's back there. Oh, and he's tripped up at the 20-yard line. So Hunter there, number 27, with the tackle. And now we'll see the Carolina Panthers offense come back out here on offense. Parker Nail, appreciate you, man. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that. I got to figure out how I can apply. That'd be cool to work for the NFL for broadcasting. Or WWE or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right, so 1st down and 10. Ball at the 20-yard line here. And Bryce Young, he's in the shotgun. He's going to look to throw here. Over the middle, it's caught. And Cooker with the grab there. Nice catch there for number 18.
First round pick we get in the starting lineup, and you're talking about it on the first drive. The strategy.
So Jalen Coker Number 18 with a 7-yard grab, and there's Dave Canales, 13-21 record in his second season as the Panthers head coach. His first playoff appearance as a head coach here today. So now 2nd down and 3. Coming up here for the Panthers offense. Hubbard in the backfield here. It's a jumbo set, 3 tight ends. And they'll hand it off. Hubbard, left side's got a lane, breaks a tackle, and he's got enough for a first down. Panthers. And Carolina's offense trying to get that running game going here early, and they get a nice new set of downs here on that run. So a gain of about 5 or 6 yards on that carry from Chuba Hubbard. 6 yards to be exact.
Top 3 guys all 6'3 plus, undersized in the Rams secondary and giving up a lot of explosive plays lately.
So now here from the 32-yard line, Young in the shotgun, looking to throw, and it's caught. Chuba Hubbard out of the backfield, breaks a tackle, and gets it up to about the 38-yard line. So that's a nice gain there. Sets up 2nd down and 4 after the gain of 6. The running back out of the backfield, nice play made there. Now we're setting up here for an easy 2nd down, or 2nd down and short, I should say. So less than 10 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And now Bryce Young in the shotgun. 5 wide receiver set. The Rams rush 4. Young under pressure, steps up in the pocket. Young goes down for the sack. And it's Fisk, number 55, with the sack. And there is a flag on the play, our first laundry. But that's going to be holding on the offense. The Rams will accept that penalty, and that's going to back up the Panthers. And uh-oh, that's not a good sign there for the Panthers. Their left tackle, number 79, went down immediately. It looks like a knee injury, and that is not a good start for Carolina.
Kind of gets buckled down and immediately starts holding that right knee.
Here's the first round pick in 2020.
Don't like to see that. And you hope the Panthers' left tackle is okay, but he is still on the ground right now for Carolina. So that'll take us to an injury timeout. So thank you guys for hanging out here on the channel. Hope you guys are enjoying Wild Card Weekend. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. What's up, Parker? Do I do this with any other sports? WWE and NASCAR are the 2 other ones that I do play-by-play and stuff like that for. Big football guy here on this channel. That's what works best for me. But, yeah. Thank you, guys. Keith, appreciate you, man. Thank you. And shout out to Yankee Kyle. Says, Brother Tim shared you on the community tab. Make sure we check that out and give that a like here for our boy. Appreciate that. Man, thank you, Yankee Kyle. Appreciate you showing a lot of support. A lot of support. All right, guys, if you have any football questions whatsoever, please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You can hit me up with the super chats with any shout outs or football questions that you guys have. If you want to support the channel, you guys can also go check out my YouTube channel where channel memberships are now live. You can sign up for those, or feel free to donate with the link at the top of the YouTube page. And I really do appreciate you guys for showing all the love and support any way you guys can. Make sure you come into the chat, share this live stream with your family and friends, and hey, let's try to get more people here on this beautiful sports broadcasting entertainment channel. Really appreciate you guys being a part of my new year here in 2026, where I really do think we've got big things coming here on Tim Reynolds Show. What's going on? We got Go Chargers. Panthers going to get a blowout? We don't know yet, man. Sonny, appreciate you, man. NASCAR commentary is awesome. Check it out in his previous videos. Thank you, Sonny. Ralph, what's going on? Timbo! Heck yeah, man. Yeah, see, Keith, I call it sports entertainment because for me, you know, I'm usually doing everything related to sports, and I hope that it's entertaining for everybody here when they come on the channel and see the way I do play-by-play, which, hey, there's a lot of other play-by-play people, not only on YouTube, but obviously with all the games that are on throughout the NFL season or football season. So I hope I'm being a little more entertaining than those guys are. All right, so the left tackle goes out now for Carolina. So 3rd down and 9. Young in the shotgun, 5 wide receiver set. And a blitz coming from the Rams. No, they drop one back in coverage, and incomplete. Bryce Young trying to throw that one downfield, looking for McMillan. And his rookie can't get to the throw here.
These are the matchups. This is where Bryce Young has to continue to be willing to take.
And that's Young right there, just a little off target. He had his rookie wide receiver number 4 on the left side, but just overthrew him. A more accurate pass, he would have gave number 4 a chance to make a play on the football. But now we'll see Sam Martin come out for his first punt of the game. Xavier Smith is the return man for the Rams. What do you think about the Bills tomorrow? Ralph, I like the Bills' chances, but for me, man, I'm picking the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think the home field advantage is going to be a big one. And what a play made by the Carolina special teams as they tackle the returner, Smith, trying to make a play there on that return, but instead he goes backwards, and that's a nice tackle for number 27 on the Carolina special teams. And now the Rams offense is going to start at about the 6-yard line. So yeah, Ralph, man, I do think the Bills will make it a hell of a game tomorrow, but I'm rolling with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I trust their defense a little bit more than I do the Bills defense, and I think the Jacksonville offense has a lot more playmakers than the Bills offense does. Now, Josh Allen could make this thing a hell of a game, but I think the Jaguars are going to pull it off. So here we go, 1st and 10 at the 7-yard line for the Rams offense. 3 wide receiver set. Stafford hands it off, and that's Williams in the backfield. And a decent carry there for the running back. He gets it up to about the 10-yard line, a gain of 2. And that's actually Blake Corum. Nice to see him out there after injuring himself last week. And that's not a good sign for Carolina, as it looks like they're putting the left tackle on the cart to head back to the locker room. A big loss there for the Carolina offensive line. And Ralph says he's up in the air about the Bills. I have the Rams winning the Super Bowl, says Asher. Heck yeah, man. Keith, you're right about that. A lot of injuries. So 2nd down and 6 after the gain of 4. Stafford in the shotgun. Quick throw. Gets it out. Puka Nacua makes a man miss. Gets across the 20 to the 24-yard line. And it's a 1st down, Los Angeles. And the Rams offense cooking here as they've already gotten 4 catches from their wide receiver, Puka Nacua. That one gives them enough for the 1st down. So a gain there of 12 yards for number 12. And that sets them up at the 23-yard line here for the Rams. And Devontae Adams has not been involved yet, but nice to see him out there after missing the last 3 games with the hamstring. So from the 23, Stafford under center here. 3 wide receivers set. They put the tight end in motion. Hand it off. That's Corum. Corum left side. Keeps the feet going. Nice push from the offensive line. Gets him up to about the 28, maybe the 29-yard line. And guys, Puka Nacua is a guy who has over 120 catches on the year, but he's utilized in so many different ways. And to me, it's his footwork and the way he's able to run his routes, and just, he can catch a ball just about from anywhere, man. This guy has been dominant, and he's even had a good postseason career. 24 catches, over 374 yards. So now here we go. Stafford hands it off. Corum, stretch play, left side, gets close to the 1st down marker. He's going to be tackled about a couple yards short. So 3rd down and short coming up here for the Rams offense.
Draft pick that nobody really thought was going to turn into much, but through 3 seasons in the NFL, he's number 1 in NFL history, 95 yards per game. At a high level.
So Puka Nacua, through his first 3 NFL seasons, he averages an NFL history best 95 yards per game. And already 4 catches for 52 yards and a touchdown here today. So after that 5-yard run, it sets up 3rd down and 1 here at the 32-yard line for the Rams offense. Stafford under center. And Corum left side, nowhere to go. And the Panthers defense comes up with a huge stop on that play. And it's going to bring up 4th down and 2 for the Rams offense. And the defensive line there for the Panthers able to get some push on the right side, and they're able to push back the running back on that play. So after a loss of a yard, it's now 4th down and 2 here in this one. And with less than 6 minutes to go in the first quarter, the Rams lead 7-0 over the Panthers. But now the Rams will have to punt it back to the Panthers offense. Ralph, see you when you get back, man. Heck yeah, Sonny Dixon, appreciate you, man. Let's go. So it takes a bounce, rolling out at the 19-yard line. That's where the Panthers will start this next drive. All right, so not too bad. Here to start this first quarter. As we see on the first drive of the game for the Panthers, they went 4 plays, 9 yards, and the turnover on down set up the Rams offense with the great field position as they go 4 plays, 45 yards for the touchdown drive to go up 7-0 with the beautiful 14-yard touchdown pass from Matthew Stafford to Puka Nacua, who's already having an excellent first quarter here to start this game. Then the Panthers would go 5 plays, 13 yards, and punt it back to the Rams offense, but now the Rams go 5 plays, 24 yards themselves, and they're having to punt it back to Carolina. So now with 5:43 to go, the Panthers trailing 7-0 against the Rams. Their offense will come back out on the field. Rams will win 42-24, and I think halftime's going to be Rams 28, Panthers 7. Totally Lucas Smith, probably not a bad prediction there, man. I like that. It's actually, I think, pretty spot on if you ask me. So, all right. Hope you guys are ready for some play-by-play here. We got this game here, and then coming up right after this one, guys, we got the Green Bay Packers taking on the Chicago Bears. We will be live for that game as well, and we will be live for all 3 playoff games tomorrow as well here on Tim Reynolds Show, and then the Monday night game to cap off Wild Card Weekend. And what a week it's been for Tim Reynolds Show. Guys, we went live for both semifinal games in the 2026 College Football Playoff. We now know who will be in the 2026 College Football National Championship game. It will be the number 10 seed Miami Hurricanes taking on the undefeated number 1 seed Indiana Hoosiers. Man, it's going to be an incredible national championship. So what an incredible couple of live streams we had the last couple of days on Thursday and Friday. So today we got 2 NFL playoff games to kick off Wild Card Weekend, and hope you guys will continue to show up, show your support. Hit me up with those super chats if you guys have any shout outs or football questions, or show your support by hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. Appreciate y'all. Let's crack open a cold one. Let's go. Keith, I like that prediction, man. Benjamin, what's going on, man? So I got the Rams in this one, guys. Don't forget, please, though, guys, to see my preview and prediction for the Wild Card Weekend. And oh, no! Bryce Young on first down goes down for the sack. And that's for number 95, who comes in unblocked and takes down the Panthers quarterback. What a play there. Bryce Young nowhere to go. And he's sacked there at the 10-yard line. What a loss for Carolina.
He's new, hasn't played since week 2. He just ran right by him, and nowhere for Bryce Young to escape.
So a loss of 9 yards for number 9 on that play. And now 2nd down and 19 in the shotgun. Young for the Carolina offense. Looking to throw here. Young under pressure. Gets rid of it and just gets it to his tight end, Tommy, number 82, with the nice gain on that play. He gets about 12 yards, and man, Bryce Young got hit as he was throwing that ball away in his own end zone and just barely gets that out to the running back.
Within months, he was voted the team captain. He's their leading tackler. And oh yeah,
Alvey, what's going on, man?
His tackle makes it 3rd and 8.
Rams love this package,
so here, 3rd and 8 now at the 21-yard line for the Panthers offense. 4 wide receivers set. The Rams showing blitz. They rush 4. Left side caught. And that's Jalen, number 18, with the grab. And a first down, Panthers. And Carolina's offense gets a new set of downs. Number 18, one-on-one, makes a great move, getting around Lake, number 37. And Bryce Young puts it right on his receiver. And Jalen, number 18, makes the great grab. and gets it up the field.
Rookie McMillan, who's in the running for Offensive Rookie of the Year.
So that's a gain of 11 yards there on that play. So now first down and 10 for Carolina. Under center, Bryce Young, play action, rolling to his right. Looking, Young, still running, and he just gets rid of it. Man, almost brought down for the sack, and Carolina will take the incomplete pass instead.
You know, you want to have the MVP quarterback. You want to be able to free agency to have the
Totally Lucas, that's my wife.
When he becomes available.
Mrs. Reynolds is my wife.
Second highest cap allocation on offense. But where the real magic is for this Rams.
Benjamin says, where's the dog? He is hanging out in the living room right now, but appreciate you guys. So now second down and 10 for Carolina at the 32-yard line. 3 wide receiver set. They put one in motion. In the shotgun, hand it off here. Chuba Hubbard, left side, and Hubbard gets maybe 3 yards on that carry. And actually, that's Travis Etienne, or I should say Trevor Etienne, the rookie. He's back there taking a draw play. And this is one thing that's really surprising me here, and is, as we see Witherspoon down for the Rams defense. And for me, guys, what I'm really bummed here and surprised about for the Panthers is Rico Dowdle is not being utilized enough in this offense, if you ask me. They need to feed him the football just based on the way he's played this whole entire season. If he rushes the football good, they tend to win the football game, but they're using this running back by committee right now in that backfield. So we'll wait to see what happens. We're in an injury timeout right now for the Panthers. But yeah, I'm a little bit surprised here, man. Like, Rico Dowdle is practically your best football player, and you're not going to use him correctly? Like, does that make any sense? I really don't think it does for Carolina, but, I mean, heck, to each their own, I suppose. So, yeah, if you guys have any football questions, let me know in the chat. Appreciate y'all. Get these shades cleaned up a little bit. Yeah, not the best, but at least they'll do. All right, so don't forget, guys, to get your picks on who you're rolling with in this game. And please, guys, make sure you go check out my preview and predictions on Tim Reynolds Show for the wild card weekend. We just went live right before this game and got those all out there for you. Don't And Bryce Young has most certainly had a resurgence here this season, possibly giving him a chance for another couple of years in Carolina to prove that he is that franchise quarterback. So Young with 3 touchdowns and 162 yards in that Week 13 matchup on 3rd down and 4th down. So 3rd and 6 coming up now for Carolina. And Young in the shotgun here, 4 wide receivers set, looking to throw here. Young under pressure, steps up in the pocket, gets rid of it, and what a catch by the tight end! And Tommy refuses to go down. And number 82 showing off the toughness with a nice catch for a 1st down. Panthers! What a big play from the Carolina tight end as number 82 catches this one on a nice curl route. He's on the right side of the formation here. And yeah, just a curl route right at that 1st down marker in between 2 defenders and refusing to go down. But man, look at Young here getting hit late after that throw, but he's still in there at the 43-yard line. Quick throw, and he gets it to McMillan, and the rookie gets it across to the 45-yard line, and it's a first down. Panthers. What a play there. It looked like an RPO there from the Carolina offense. Young just gets rid of that. Bryce getting it right to his receiver, McMillan there, number 4 with the grab. His first catch of the game goes for a first down, Carolina. So a gain on that play of 13 yards for McMillan, his first catch, and now it sets him up at the 44-yard line. So now first and 10. Carolina in the pistol formation. Rico Dowdle back in the game. And now Young looking to throw, gets rid of it. Oh, it's intercepted off the deflection. And Durant, number 14, has the first turnover of the game. And Bryce Young not too happy with himself. And there's a flag late in this one. And it's probably going to be for the celebration. And what an interception for the Rams offense. We see here one-on-one with Jalen, number 18, and Lake gets right there. The pass is way too far out in front. Lake tips it right to his teammate Durant, who's right there behind Lake to make the interception. Talk about the right place at the right time. What a play there for the Rams defense, and it's a first down, Los Angeles. Man, and we see there pushing and pulling late. That's where the flag came in, and that could be on Carolina.
All right, so they beat them in November by going 3 for 3 on 4th down. They're 0 for 1 today. And by winning the turnover margin 3-0.
So now first and 10 here at the 48. So a handoff now. Kyron Williams to the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 8 on that play. So yeah, that was an unnecessary roughness penalty on the Carolina Panthers. And that gets the Rams great starting field position at near midfield. And now with that carry for 8 yards, they get it up the field for a nice gain. All right, so second down and 2. Play action. Stafford gets rid of it. It's caught one-handed by the tight end. He gets up the field for a huge gain on that one. And it's a first down, Los Angeles. And what a play there for the Rams. And that's the tight end, Parkinson. And that one will take us to the end of the first quarter. What a big play from 15 yards. Kobe Parkinson with his first grab, and look at the one-handed catch from the tight end, and he gets it all the way up to the 26-yard line, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter. And the Panthers trailing in this one, but the Rams with the lead now driving down the field here too. To start the second quarter, they've got the 7-0 lead here over the Panthers on the road. They drink a lot of shit in Florida. All right. Keith, thank you so much for doing that, brother. Thank you. I really appreciate you sharing the live stream on your Facebook page. What's up, DJ? You were right, man. Congratulations on your Panthers making it to the playoffs, and good luck to them today, man. Rams look like they're going to be tough to beat. All right, thank you, guys. If you have any football questions, any shout outs, anything you guys would like to ask me, make sure you hit me up here in the chat with those super chats. And I really appreciate you guys showing all the support here for Tim Reynolds Show as we continue to try to grow this sports entertainment broadcasting channel right here on Tim Reynolds Show. Hope you guys are enjoying the play-by-play. All right, so we're here at the end of the first quarter. Let's give you a first quarter stat recap. And guys, please make sure you go check out my preview and predictions for NFL Wildcard Weekend here in the 2026 NFL playoffs. Let me know what you guys think, who your predictions are to win Wild Card Weekend, and who's coming out heading into the divisional round next weekend. Remember, guys, we will be streaming all of the playoff games this weekend, so I'd love to see your guys' feedback there on that last live stream video that we did right before this broadcast and play-by-play. Let me know who you guys are rolling with in all the matchups this weekend. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback on that live stream video as well, so make sure you guys go check it out for me on my YouTube channel. All right, so the first quarter here, Matthew Stafford, 5 for 5 for 67 passing yards and 1 passing touchdown, with Kyren Williams having 2 carries for 13 yards, Blake Corum with 4 carries for 12 yards, and Puka Nacua with 4 catches for 52 yards and a touchdown, and Kobe Parkinson's with 1 catch for 15 yards for the Rams offense. For Bryce Young, 7 for 12 for 63 passing yards and 1 interception in the first quarter. They've only got 10 rushing yards as a team, the Carolina Panthers do, in the first quarter. Tommy Tremble with 2 catches for 18 yards, and Jalen Coker with 2 catches for 18 yards as well for the Carolina Panthers. So 1st and 10 now for the Rams offense. Stafford under center, ball at the 26, hands off here, and that's going to be Williams. Williams bounced to the right side, and he gets up to the 20 at the 19-yard line, and that's a great gain on that play to set up 2nd down and 4 for the Rams offense. That's a gain of 6. So Sean McVay, the head coach for the Rams, is 5-0 in the postseason when leading after the first quarter. So a good sign here. Thank you there, Buff Squirrel. Appreciate you, man. So now 2nd down and 4. Stafford hands it off. Williams, right side, makes a cut, but he's stopped short of the 1st down marker after a gain of 2 yards. It sets up 3rd down and 1.
McVay, Shanahan kind of style. It really took the lead.
So now 3rd down coming up for the Rams. Sean McVay trying to draw something up here for his offense as they look to increase their lead in this 2nd quarter.
Game reps, because so many of these disciples of McVay and Shanahan are running offenses around the league. They're getting into the games and they're getting it in practice. So his ability to evolve this offense is...
So now Stafford looking to throw, 3rd down. It's caught! Puka Nacua gets up to the 10-yard line, and it's 1st and goal. Rams. And Los Angeles' offense able to get that down the field. A beautiful throw on the out route to Puka Nacua, who was lined up in the slot on the left-hand side.
And that's really what they've been trying to recapture all these years. And there's been a real evolution. He goes out and he goes, all right, I can't just keep running this system.
So Puka Nacua with already his 6th catch in this one. That one gets him 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. So now handoff here. Williams on the stretch play. Right side takes on the defenders and gets up to the 5-yard line. A nice gain of 5 there for the Rams running back.
It's kind of come full circle, though, right? I mean, you drop back passing game, but now you're looking under center play.
So now 2nd down and goal. Let's see what the Rams dial up here at the 5-yard line. 18 touchdown passes of less than 5 yards and less leads the NFL with 33 in the red zone this season for Matthew Stafford. So Stafford taking advantage of the small room to work with here in the red zone. So now Stafford under center, quick throw, gets it out to Puka Nacua. Puka has gone and gets in for the touchdown! Los Angeles! And the Rams increase their lead with Puka Nacua's 2nd touchdown grab of the day. And this one was all grit and toughness. It's a wide receiver screen. Great blocking out in front. Puka Nacua makes a couple of man miss and refuses to go down from any defender contacting him, and he gets it into the end zone for the 5-yard touchdown. Rams! What a play from Puka Nacua, already with this second touchdown grab here today. The extra point is good, and that's a 14-0 lead for the Los Angeles Rams over the Carolina Panthers. And oh boy, the Panthers find themselves in a hole here early, and I wonder what's that going to mean for the rest of the game here in this one, guys. Yeah, Keith, you're right about that, man. There hasn't really even been any dumb penalties thus far there. Besides on that interception, there was an unnecessary roughness penalty on the Panthers that did help set up that drive for the Rams offense. Excuse me. And I do agree with you, Wally, as far as the Panthers shooting themselves in the foot. They went for it on that 4th and 1. It was an early turnover on downs, which set up the Rams offense with great field position here. That's really not helping their defense that they did that. And not only that, now they find themselves in a 2-score hole here after the interception from Bryce Young and the unnecessary roughness penalty on the return of the interception against the Carolina Panthers. That set up the Rams offense at their own 48-yard line right near midfield, and they're able to go down the field here on this last play as we look over that last drive for the Los Angeles Rams. It's 7 plays, 48 yards, and the 5-yard touchdown reception from Puka Nacua. Matthew Stafford with a beautiful throw, but what a bigger effort from the wide receiver for the Los Angeles Rams to get into the end zone and make it a 14-0 lead here for the Rams. And now Puka Nacua. Oh, actually, that one right there went as a run. Really? Huh. So go figure that, guys. That actually counts as a 5-yard run for Puka Nacua. I guess the ball must have been thrown backwards. So 1 carry for 5 yards and a rushing touchdown there for Puka Nacua, who's also got 5 catches for 59 yards and a touchdown here early on in this one. So very interesting. What's going on, Benjamin? Yeah, what do I think about the game? I think it's pretty dang interesting, man. I mean, the Rams offense looks on point right now, and the Panthers just look completely out of sync.
Sean McVay, you're taking us through the evolution that his offenses have made. Take us into the classroom, break it down a little more.
All right, so this is the early days. This is what defenses just didn't have any answers for, and then he said, all right, I got to be able to operate and drop back pass. He goes out and gets Matthew Stafford. They win the Super Bowl. All right, then teams started playing them mans. They had all these zone beaters and all these ways. Devontae Adams this year leads the league in touchdowns, and now the latest iteration. We haven't seen it at too high of a rate.
All right, so now 14-0 lead is the score here for the Rams offense. So now 1st and 10 for Carolina. Handoff Hubbard. And on the draw play, he gets maybe 3 yards for the Panthers offense. That's going to set up 2nd down and 7. So the Panthers need to answer here early to keep this game within reach for the Carolina Panthers and their home crowd here in this stadium, who's a little shocked here, especially after how quickly the Rams offense has gone up 14-0. Keith, appreciate you, man. John, how we doing? So 2nd down and 7. Coming up now from the 38-yard line. Young in the shotgun, looking to throw here. Under pressure, Young avoids the sack, rolls to his left, throws. It's caught. What a grab there by Jalen. Number 18, the rookie, comes up with a huge grab on that one. And what a beautiful play from Bryce Young, the quarterback. He somehow avoids the sack here from Ford, number 95. He rolls to his left and finds his wideout coming back to the quarterback, who goes up and makes a fantastic catch. A gain of 15 yards for his third catch of the game. And man, the wideouts are really helping out Bryce Young here in this one. So now here from the 47-yard line, Young under center in a 2 tight end set. Hubbard in the backfield here. Play action, looking to throw. Young under pressure, gets rid of it. It's caught, and McMillan comes back to the football and catches that one for a first down. Carolina. And the Panthers offense here finds their rookie wideout. It's just an out route. He comes back to the quarterback to help him out, getting to the football there. Durant with the coverage. So now less than 10.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Young in the shotgun here after that big gain gets him up to the 33-yard line. And in the shotgun, looking to throw here. Young, play action, still looking over the middle. It's caught! What a grab there from McMillan! And back-to-back clutch grabs and the dab there from the rookie wideout after the big gain of 22 yards. He's one-on-one with Durant and just beats him. So first a 14-yard pass and then a 22-yard pass. Back-to-back catches there for McMillan. And he's loving it. The Panthers trying to get back into this football game here, folks. So now the ball's at the 11-yard line. Young under center, hands it off. Hubbard, left side, bounces off of the tacklers inside the 5 and down at the 3-yard line. And Hubbard making a really good case to be the ball carrier, the main ball carrier in this one. He's ran the ball fantastically, looking at the moves here, jumping around, bounces off of the would-be tackler and gets a couple extra yards to get it inside the 5 for Carolina. So now 2nd down and 3. The Panthers offense can get a first down if they can get it up to, I think, the 1-yard line here. So now 2nd down and 3. They're at the 4-yard line. Bryce Young under center, pressure in his face. He gets rid of it. Incomplete. And Young just lucky to get rid of that football. The pressure got right into his face from the Panthers defense. I should say from the Rams defense. That Panthers offensive line not able to pass protect the way they would like. And that was an all-out blitz there from the Rams defense. And unfortunately, it does look like for the Panthers offense, their left tackle will not return to this game. So that's a tough blow there for Carolina. So now 2 for 4 on 3rd down today. It's 3rd down and 3. Ball at the 4-yard line. Young in the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set for the Panthers offense. And blitz coming from the Rams. Panthers step up. Oh, throw incomplete. And they're looking for a flag, and they're going to get one from Durant in the end zone, and he can't believe it. But that is definitely pass interference from the Rams. So the blitz coming up for Carolina. And yep, Durant right there grabbing all over the jersey. And that's going to be a flag every single time. Leggett almost comes up with the catch as well.
Just doesn't see it. Just a lot of contact there. And you see from the eyes of Kobe Durant, he can't believe it. But he's got to make an attempt to play the ball, get his head around.
And Young happy to get that flag. And now it's going to set up 1st and goal for the Panthers at the 1-yard line. So a good penalty there for the Panthers offense. And now they're in the jumbo set. 3 tight ends. Bryce Young under center. Hubbard in the backfield here. They put the tight end in motion. Hand it off. Hubbard walks into the end zone for the touchdown. Carolina. And the Panthers are back into this football game as they cut the lead by 7 with the extra point pending. What a drive there from the Panthers offense. And they go right behind the left guard there and the left tackle as they secure the lane that Hubbard needed to get into the end zone for that 1-yard touchdown run.
They paid him a lot of money in free agency to make blocks like that.
They have invested more money into this offensive line than any team has.
So great play there. And now we'll see the extra point with just under 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. And the extra point is good for Carolina.
Heck of a catch from Jalen Coker to get this thing going. McMillan, couple of big catches on the drive. Chuba Hubbard, who had only one touchdown during the regular season, has one here to breathe some life into this sellout crowd. It's a 14-7 game in Charlotte.
That wall.
The Chevy Equinox is more.
Vincent, what's up, man? How about them Bucks? Heck yeah, man. Oh, I appreciate you. We got Destiny's Child. What's going on? Let's go, Rams. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. All right, so let's look at that last drive there for the Carolina Panthers, and the penalty most certainly helped them to get it into the end zone, but it was a 7-play, 65-yard drive as the Carolina Panthers cut into that lead, with the Rams now leading 14-7 after the 1-yard touchdown run from Chuba Hubbard gives Carolina their first points of the game. So now that Carolina is back into this football game, we'll see what's going on. Spooky Crazy, what's up, brother? How we doing, man? Come on, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's get more people in the chat as well, man. Thought we'd have more people popping off with us today, asking some more football questions, maybe even hit me up with those super chats. But I appreciate it, man. Benjamin says, who you got tonight? Yeah, for me, man, I think Green Bay's coming into this one after losing 4 straight, but Love will be the starter. For me, honestly, I think it's going to be a tough matchup for Chicago, even though they're the home team, and that home field advantage could be really great. For Chicago. For me, what I like to see is Green Bay show their playoff pedigree here, which is why I'm rolling with them. I think Coach LaFleur should be able to outcoach Ben Johnson in this game. I think the Packers have a little bit better personnel than the Chicago Bears do, and I think for Chicago, they're going to have to run the football and really force those turnovers on defense for them to have a chance in this one. I'm just going with the Packers because I think that playoff pedigree's got to mean something, right? So I think they have the slight edge for me over the Chicago Bears.
What's the only play in NFL football? You got 12 guys on the field legally.
The kickoff for the holder.
Kickoff in a windy day.
Thursday, February 5th, the Stars will be out in San Francisco to kick off Super Bowl 60 weekend. You can find out who will take home the game's most prestigious awards. John Hamm is going to host. Don't miss NFL.
All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out here on the Tim Reynolds Show. And now, after the touchdown drive for Carolina, we now see the Rams come back out on offense at the 35-yard line.
Somehow has never even finished in the top 5 in MVP polls. If he were to win, he'd be the oldest first-time MVP.
So now here at the 35-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Rams. Jumbo set, handoff, and that's Corum right up the middle. Gets a gain of about 4 to the 39-yard line. So 2nd down and 6 coming up now for the Rams offense. And yeah, guys, interesting thing they just mentioned there for Matthew Stafford. If he does win the MVP this year, he would be the oldest first-time MVP in league history. Hard to believe that. So Stafford, 6 for 6 for 74 passing yards and a touchdown here in this playoff game. Now 2nd and 5, play action. But wait a minute, we got a flag here. And I think this is going to be a false start on the offense. That's right, guys. Penalty marker is down, and we got a false start on the offense for the Rams, and that's going to back them up. Dude, Roy, I'm telling you, man, so many losses by one score for the Buccaneers this year, man. Yikes. So it was tough year for Tampa Bay, man. Tough year, but I'm looking forward to next season already. So now Stafford in the shotgun, ball at the 35-yard line. Stafford looking to throw, gets it to Davante Adams, but there's a flag on the play, and I think this one might be offsides on the offense. Another penalty marker, laundry on the field. The Panthers are pointing at the Rams. And I think that's what it's going to be. Yep, it is. Offsides on the offense. Number 19, the slot receiver, wasn't lined up where he was supposed to be. I did see it at the beginning of the play. I thought Smith would back up a little bit more, but he was not able to. So that perfect pass from Stafford to Adams for his first catch is taken away. So Adams has yet to get a reception yet in this first half. And now the Panthers crowd getting loud here for 2nd down and 15. So the Rams keep shooting themselves in the foot. Stafford now in the shotgun, under pressure, gets rid of it. Wide open is the tight end, Higbee. And what a grab, falling down. And it's a first down, Los Angeles. And the Rams get it to their tight end, Higbee, who was wide open here. And Stafford puts it right on him. And man, if Higbee doesn't fall down, that one could go for a huge touchdown. What a beautiful throw, and a gain of 36 yards on that play for the Rams offense. What a catch by Higbee. And it's a first down for the Rams. Ball at the 34-yard line now. Handoff. Corum goes up the middle and gets maybe a yard on that play. So 2nd down and long coming up for the Rams. And wow, what a catch, what a throw. Higbee making a big play, number 89, who's been injured throughout the season, but makes a huge grab there in this wild card matchup. And how about Matthew Stafford? He's been on point. 7 for 7 for 110 yards and a touchdown. And oh, shiznit, we got a $5 super chat from my boy Joshua here. We'll get to that in just a minute. 2nd down and 9. Appreciate you, Joshua. And looks like a timeout here for the Rams offense. All right, so it says here, if you were the Bucs general manager, what are some positions you'd target in free agency and the draft? Also, hope to see you bums in Charlotte take a big L. Hey, appreciate you there, Joshua. Guys, one of our members and one of our biggest supporters here on Tim Reynolds Show. Let me first off give a big shout out here to Joshua W8083. I appreciate you, dog. Thank you for always being such a big supporter of the channel. So if I was the Buccaneers general manager, I would definitely be looking for some veteran pass coverage linebackers in free agency. I do think in the NFL draft, we're going to be looking at pass rusher and linebacker first. I do think, though, that maybe a veteran corner or a veteran pass rusher may be something we need to look at as well. The offense, I think, is pretty solid. Maybe get some more depth along the offensive line. That could possibly help out. So 2nd down and 9. Stafford in the shotgun. Quick throw. Puka with the grab. But what a tackle there from the safety. Number 7, Morrig, gets right there as the receiver made the grab. So a short gain of 3 yards sets up 3rd down and 3 now for the Rams offense. So yeah, for me, guys, I think the Bucs are going to really be focused on pass rusher, probably in free agency. They may even make a big move to trade for somebody. At least I hope so. But then in the first round in the NFL draft, it's going to be linebacker and pass rush that they really need to focus on. So now 3rd down and 3. Stafford in the shotgun, looking to throw from the 28 right side. And Adams, oh, he's pushed out of bounds. What a fantastic catch from the wideout, but he cannot get the feet in bounds. And with the coverage was Jackson, and he pushed out Adams, but even if he didn't, Adams would have came down out of bounds. It's a beautiful catch. But it's going to be 4th down and 3. And now the field goal unit comes out here for the Rams. They're at the 27-yard line, so this will be a 46-yard attempt here on 4th and 3. And Harrison Mavis, the guy they called the thicker kicker, comes out here for the 46-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up, and it is good for the Rams as they increase their lead in this one. It's 17-7. The Los Angeles Rams leading the Carolina Panthers. And a big kick there from Harrison in his first playoff game here for the Rams. And guys, let's once again give a big shout out here to Joshua. I appreciate you, man. Pass rusher is going to be a premium position this offseason. They're like 6 and 7 playoff contending teams who need pass rushers. Dude, without a doubt, man, for me, pass rusher is probably the most premium position in the NFL heading into this offseason. That's why I think guys like Myles Garrett, guys like Max Crosby, maybe even a guy like Danielle Hunter for the Texans, like those guys are going to be hot trade commodities, I think, especially if their teams don't want to keep them around. I think Crosby needs to go, man. He needs a new change of scenery from that Las Vegas Raiders franchise with how much losing they've been doing lately, going through coaches like they do laundry. It's really ridiculous. And then the guy I think that's going to get paid a lot this offseason, I believe is going to be Trey Hendrickson. And I think he's going to be a big contender to sign with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So we'll see what happens as far as that goes. But yeah, I think pass rush this offseason is going to be big. I think we'll see a lot of trades this offseason as well as teams try to get more value for some of these players that have not turned out as good as they would have expected. For Tampa Bay, man, if we didn't have all the injuries that we did and we just had a better pass rush, I think we would have won at least 2-3 more games this season, which would have put us in the playoffs. So for me, we're literally like, we're 1-2 games away from being a legit playoff contender in the NFC. So with the ups and downs Tampa Bay had this year, I think the future looks very, very bright for Tampa Bay. I like what we have along the offensive line. That secondary is young and playing very, very well. Jamel Dean more than likely will not be re-signed by Tampa Bay, although he did have a pretty good season this year. I think more or less he'll probably hit free agency. I know Rashad White, the outstanding running back from the last 4 seasons, he'll be more than likely let go and sign with the new team in free agency as he looks for somewhere that's going to give him the opportunity to start at that running back position. I do think Sean Tucker will be back with Tampa Bay. I imagine they'll try to re-sign him with how good he was being utilized in that backfield with Bucky Irvin hurt earlier this season. So for Tampa Bay, they got a lot of moves they need to make. That's for sure. Oh, Keith, yeah, man. Hope you feel better, dude. Timmy going live for the Bears game? Yes, John, we will be going live for the Bears game. Rams Broncos Super Bowl, says Antonio. That sounds like it'd be a good Super Bowl. Crosby to New England would be nice. McDaniels connection. I don't know how Crosby felt about McDaniels. Yeah, for me, Joshua, that just may be too much on the cap for New England, especially after all the money that they spent last offseason. And remember, they've got to get ready to sign Drake May to an extension as well. So I don't know if Crosby would be in the cards just because of the cap number. Now, for me, the Patriots would be able to be one of those teams to be aggressive and go for him, but I just don't think they can afford him. So now at the 24-yard line, Young hands it off. Rico Dowdle up the middle, makes a play, breaks a tackle, gets it across the 30. And he's down at the 32, maybe the 33. It brings up second down and short for the Panthers. So second down and 2, a gain of 8 yards there for Rico Dowdle. And that's the guy they need to get going here in this offense. When he gets going, this whole offense gets going for Carolina. So second down and 2. Ball at the 32-yard line now. Bryce Young under center. It's a jumbo 3 tight end set. They put a tight end in motion. Dowdle in the backfield will take the handoff. Right side following his blockers, but nowhere to go. Rico Dowdle barely gets back to the line of scrimmage there. It's going to set up third down and short for the Panthers offense. And that defensive line for the Rams is trying to make sure Carolina can't run the football the way they want to. which means that this Rams secondary is going to have to step up big in this one. That last drive, Carolina was able to throw the ball deep and often to their wideouts. So now in a throwing situation on 3rd and 2 for Carolina. Young in the shotgun. They put a receiver in motion, 3 wide receiver set, 4-man rush for the Rams, and Young, tries to get it out to his running back Hubbard, and he drops the football with nobody around him, and that's a tough break there for the Panthers. And Young tries to get it to his running back, maybe a little out in front, but it bounces right off the hands of the running back, Chuba Hubbard, who had some room to run if he was able to bring in that catch. So 4th down and 2, Chuba Hubbard can't believe it, and neither can the fans here in Carolina. So now 4th down and 2 at the 32-yard line. We'll see a punt here from Carolina. So 3:55 left to go here in the second quarter. The Rams offense will get the ball back. We'll find out where. As it bounces, the returner, Smith, was going to try to make a play on it, but he'll let that roll. And a nice roll to about the 12-yard line here for Carolina. And that's a great play. So 3:41 left to go here. And man, Young almost laughing after that throw to Chuba Hubbard. And I don't really know if I like that there, man. That was a tough play. And hey, at least he's not getting frustrated, I guess. But man, Chuba Hubbard, that was a tough drop, man. Right there in front of him, pretty much in the breadbasket, right in his hands. It bounces right off and hits the ground. He had some room to run as well. It could have definitely got the first down for Carolina. But now they're forced to punt. And the Rams offense, after scoring a field goal to make it 17-7, now will come back and try to make a better game of it. All right, let's make sure we get this score updated here, guys. So we got field goal for LA, Rams 17, and Panthers 7 in the second quarter. Benjamin, what's going on, man? Who's going to be the Giants coach? Man, that's a good question there, Benjamin. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest with you. I'm guessing you must be a Giants fan. But yeah, for me, dude.
A lot of you have been coming to the WWE Hydro shows for a few years now.
How about that, man? Drew McIntyre winning the undisputed WWE Championship. So waiting to get started here, as they're waiting to get back from commercial break. So 3:41 left to go here in the first half of this playoff wild card matchup. So here we go. 1st and 10 at the 12. Stafford, hands off. Corum, left side. Good run. Gain of 3 yards across the 15-yard line.
Panthers formula. They allow the second fewest possessions in the league, right over 8. You look back in that Week 13 win against this Rams team. One of their biggest reasons they pulled that one out is Matthew Stafford only had the ball 8 times total for the entire game. So here we are. It's still 3 minutes to go in the first half. This is already the 5th offensive possession.
So now 2nd down and 6. Stafford in the shotgun, looking to throw here. 4-man rush for Carolina. Big throw, incomplete. Looking for Puka Nacua, but the coverage was really good there on the back end for the Carolina defense. So now with just about 3 minutes to go here in the first half, a big 3rd down and 6 coming up here for the Rams offense. Now, guys, in that first game, the Rams offense only had 8 total possessions in that whole game. This is already the 5th drive and 5th possession here for the Rams offense, and we're still in the first half. So the Panthers trail 17-7. Stafford in the shotgun. The Panthers are showing blitz here on defense. It's a 5 wide receiver set, or I should say a 4 wide receiver set. We've got a timeout here from Los Angeles. Sean McVay didn't like what he's seen there. So they'll dial up something else here, the Rams offense.
It's a pleasure to be with you to start this NFL playoff run. I know that this is as excited as I've been about the playoffs in a long time, just because you have no idea who it's going to be.
Yeah, I could sit here right now and make a really favorable argument for pretty much every team in the playoffs, especially in the NFC. You know, I think between the Rams and Seattle, but then you start talking about San Francisco and Philadelphia, teams that have been there, championship pedigree. I agree, man. I think this is as exciting the next couple weeks as the NFL's had in a long time.
Third down play.
And what an exciting playoffs it will be for the NFL this season. So 3rd down and 6. Stafford in the shotgun, 3 wide receiver set. And now Stafford looking to throw here. Blitz from the Panthers downfield. Stafford's got his man and overthrows Davante Adams. And Matthew Stafford's going to want that one back. He had his receiver. As we see, Adams is one-on-one with the safety there. Gets around him, but the throw just too far out in front for the wide receiver. And Stafford knows he missed a big play there on that one. And those are not the throws we're used to seeing Matthew Stafford missing this one. And wait a minute, a late block attempt, but a nice punt there from the Rams. Fair catch made. Oh, it bounces off the returner, and the Rams have it. And it's going to be a first down, Los Angeles. What a play. The fumble recovery by the Rams off of the botched punt. As we see Etienne tries to bring in the return, and it bounces off of his hands, and it ends up being a fumble recovery for the Rams. It bounces right off of Etienne's helmet, and the Rams take advantage, recovering the football.
Ends up hitting him in the face mask. So
Wow! And Trevor Etienne not happy with himself. The rookie returner not able to bring in that return cleanly. And because of that fumble, it now sets up the Rams offense with beautiful field position here.
On special teams for the rookie Etienne. The Rams get it. Fresh possession.
So what a play from the Rams offense, and now they're going to have great field position here. And that's the 2nd turnover for Carolina. But if you count the turnover on downs, that's 3 turnovers now for the Panthers offense. So now here at the 41-yard line, Stafford under center, hands it off. That's Corum, right side on the stretch play. He gets it up to the 35, so a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4 coming up now for the Rams offense. So we're under 2.5 minutes to go here. This will probably be the last play before we get to the 2-minute warning, unless Sean McVay lets this one go all the way to the end. Dude, for real, T, that was tough. That was tough for the Panthers, man. What's up, Benjamin? The Rams got the football. So 2nd down and 3. Stafford hands it off. Corum, stretch play on the left side. He's got some room. Breaking tackles, the spin move. Gets him inside the 30 to the 26-yard line. And it's a first down, Los Angeles. And the Rams offense is in scoring position here with Trevor Etienne frustrated on the sidelines. Evan, the punter, is loving it. After the Panthers went for an all-out punt block, they were not able to block the punt. It's a beautiful kick, and then the botched fumble return, and that's recovered by the Rams. That sets them up here with great field position here at the 2-minute warning. The Rams lead 17-7 over the Carolina Panthers. Woo! All right, thank you guys for so much for hanging out on the channel. Please make sure you guys show your support by hitting that like button and subscribing to Tim Reynolds Show. Alfie, my favorite NFL team, is right there. Right here. Right here. If you cut me open, I would bleed pewter and red. I would bleed creamsicle orange for those Tampa Bay Buccaneers, baby. Yeah. Yeah, Alfie, I'm telling you what, man, I was really happy for Drew McIntyre. Like, McIntyre has been in the main event scene for, the last 6-7 years, and he's been one of the top guys, one of the most consistent guys, and whether you like the guy or not, that doesn't matter in WWE. For me, I thought this was a great move by WWE to have McIntyre get the title. We'll see how long of a title reign he has, but now Cody Rhodes can focus on being more of a storyline rather than just being the championship title holder. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see Cody Rhodes in a lot more different storylines going forward, right? I want to see a little bit more interesting storylines from WWE going forward, and I think this is a way that we can make that happen. All right, appreciate you guys. If you have any football questions whatsoever, guys, please hit me up with those super chats here on Tim Reynolds Show, or even if it's a shout out or you just like to show your support, you guys can do that way with the super chats here. You can also sign up for channel memberships on Tim Reynolds Show if you guys are interested in signing up for those, or you can also donate by hitting the link there on top of my YouTube page on Tim Reynolds Show as well. I appreciate all you guys just spending some time with us here on the channel, showing your support in whatever way you guys can, and I appreciate all the shout outs and appreciate you guys joining us here for the play-by-play. And this should be an interesting playoffs. I'm telling you guys, it's more wide open than it's ever been. I mean, any of these teams, really, you can make a case for them being a legit playoff contender going forward. So now 1st and 10. Ball at the 26-yard line here. And Matthew Stafford, play action, looking to throw, gets it completed. Williams, he's got some room, makes a man miss at the 20, still on his feet, and he gets it up for the first down, but we've got a flag on the play, laundry on the field, and this one could be coming back.
We're going to get a block in the back here. Steve Avila.
Hey, Sports Arrow, if Baker Mayfield's the worst QB in the league, then what about Justin Fields? Like, come on, man. There's plenty of worse QBs in the league than Baker Mayfield, man. I mean, why do people got to come on here just to fucking hate, dude? It's so stupid. Like, seriously, if you guys have nothing else better to do than come on here and have hateful comments, like, go fuck yourself, dude. Like, nobody cares, man. Like, go crawl in a closet and cry. All right? Nobody cares about your opinion. So, 2nd down or 1st down and 20 coming up here, man. Oh, yeah, dude, that'd be sick. Oh, Obafemi versus Drew McIntyre. Yes, give me that. So now here from the 36-yard line, 1st and 20, handoff, and Williams gets it up the field there, a gain of about 6. That's going to set up 2nd down and long here for the Rams offense. And Karen Williams comes up a little gimpy as he limps over to the sideline here. And, guys, the wind has picked up here, 15 miles an hour right now, here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And it's very windy when you see the flags on top of the stadium there. So, 2nd down and 13. Carolina calls their first timeout with 1:46 remaining. They're going to look to get the ball back before halftime. So don't forget, guys, the Rams also will receive a second half kickoff. So a good drive here that runs out the clock could give the Rams offense an opportunity for a 2-for-1. So 2nd down and 13. 3 wide receivers set. Stafford in the shotgun. Will hand it off. Corum tripped up by his own man. And he gets maybe only 2 yards on that carry. And some chippiness going on here with Carolina and the Rams. So another timeout here for Carolina with 1:42 remaining. It's going to be 3rd down and long, 3rd and 12 for the Rams offense. Eddie, what's going on, man? Says, what's up, Tim? At home in Carolina, recovering from rotator cuff surgery. Man, hope that went well, brother. Panthers making too many mistakes. Cleaning up for the Rams will light you up. Heck yeah, Eddie, I appreciate your faith in your team, man, and hope you're doing well recovering from that rotator cuff surgery, man. Really appreciate you coming and showing your support, dude. Poppy Grizz, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing good there as a Bengals fan. Hope you're doing good, man. I appreciate you coming and showing support, brother. So 3rd and 12, Stafford in the shotgun, looking to throw under pressure, completes it. Higbee takes a big hit, but holds on for the grab, and it's going to be just short of that first down marker. That's a gain of 9. It sets up 4th down and 3, and Carolina will call their final timeout here. And now if you're the Rams and Stafford, do you go for it here on 4th and short, or do you kick the easy field goal? For me, I would take the points. You're already up by 10. This would put you up by 14, but a touchdown would be pretty big here. And we see at 42%, go for it on 4th down in the opponent's territory. That ranks the 3rd in this one, or in the NFL, 3rd in the NFL as far as go for it percentage rate on 4th down for the Rams. So we've got a big gutsy call here, guys, late in the first half. 4th down and 3. Ball at the 19-yard line. 4 wide receivers set. Blitz coming. Stafford in the shotgun. Steps up. He's going to run. Stafford gets rid of it. Incomplete. And oh my goodness, Stafford tried to get that to his tight end, Higbee. And Stafford probably could have ran the football and got the first down yardage. But instead, he steps up in the pocket as we look at the replay here. It's a delayed rush. The safety comes in, the 4-man rush. They drop everybody back. And as the linebacker was coming in at Stafford, he tries to throw that one behind his intended receiver, the tight end Higbee. And the defender for Carolina gets there to break that one up. And what a big play there for the Panthers defense. So that's a great play for the Panthers, and now if you're a Panthers fan, Carolina's now really back in this game, trailing by 10. So now here we go. And Young hands it off. Dowdle on the draw play. He's tackled in the backfield by Verse, and that's an excellent play made there by the Rams defense. And now we'll see if Carolina even tries to get anything going. They've got no timeouts left. The clock continues to run as we approach a minute left to go here in the first half. He's still on NXT there, Alfie. So now looking to throw. Young in the shotgun, looking downfield. Big throw, incomplete. Looking for Jalen, number 18. And oh, wait a minute. There's a flag on that play? Are you kidding me? That looked like it was uncatchable. And wow, Quentin Lake, number 37, with the coverage. He does grab him a little late there, so I kind of get if that was a penalty, but that looked like an uncatchable ball to me. And wow, nope, that's a 34-yard penalty against the Rams, and that's a huge play for this game here for the Panthers. And now that's going to set them up near field goal range.
Blake was on the shelf and he was dealing with his injury. They gave him a contract extension. And this is a guy who is as good of a secondary safety, the leader of this defense. But there is a difference between practicing and coming.
So now here we go. 1st and 10 now from the 47-yard line near midfield. Young in the shotgun, looking to throw. Under pressure, gets rid of it. And it's caught! Jalen down the field! And that's a big first down! Panthers! What a clutch throw from Bryce Young as he finds his wide receiver, Jalen Coker, there with a big play. And his 4th catch for 70 yards. That one goes for 37 yards. And it's a first down at the 16-yard line. And now in the red zone is Carolina with 53 seconds remaining. G-Prod got the score pinned in the chat. 17-7, the Rams lead the Panthers. And now Young in the shotgun from the 16. Throws! Oh, and just out of the reach of his wide receiver, Leggett, who was one-on-one on the outside. And instead of it being A touchdown. It's incomplete.
We've seen him get Tenero and McMillan in. That's this year's first round.
And guys, can you see the score pinned in the chat, everybody? I want to make sure everyone can see the score here.
Big first round draft pick. That's South Carolina.
So thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. At the 16-yard line after that incomplete pass, it's now 2nd down and 10. Young in the shotgun, 4 wide receiver set, 3 of them to the right. Looking to throw here, 4-man rush for the Rams. Young under pressure, gets rid of it, incomplete. Looking for Rico Dowdle, but excellent coverage from the linebacker there on the Panthers running back. So incomplete, 44 seconds remaining now in the first half. And the Panthers now come up with 3rd down. All right, thank you, Keith. Appreciate you.
Pick up as many as you can, shorten 3rd down, and then
So 3rd and 10. Bryce Young has yet to throw a touchdown pass in this game,
time for Stafford,
but he's looking for one here.
and the Rams still
So Young in the shotgun, ball at the 16-yard line. 4 wide receiver set, 3 of them bunched to the right side. It's a 4-man rush. Under pressure, Young steps up in the pocket. Young's in a run for it. He's at the 10, at the 5, dives in for the touchdown. Carolina, and the Panthers are right back into this game as they take advantage of the turnover on downs, get it down the field in the 2-minute drill, and what a run from the young quarterback Bryce Young as he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown. Panthers. And now the extra point will make this a 3-point game. And after the Rams have seemingly dominated this first half, the Panthers have found a way to claw their way back into this wild card playoff game. And the extra point is good, and that makes it a 17-14 game here for the Panthers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. What a run here from Bryce Young. As we look at the replay, it's sort of a double move there. And Verse gets almost to the quarterback. Young steps up in the pocket, makes a nice move to avoid the tackle by Landman, and it's a 16-yard touchdown run from the quarterback, Bryce Young.
what he did at Alabama. Not the biggest guy, not the most physical, but his athleticism is probably one of the more underrated aspects of his game, and he pulled on it when he needed to.
Frustration to this Rams defense. Had him in their grasp. Young gets loose, finds the end zone. A 17-14 game, 37 seconds still with a timeout. And Mevis has got a strong leg, so you figure the Rams will be looking for points here and set to get the ball to begin the second half.
All right, appreciate y'all.
Smith and
Harbaugh for Giants coach, says Keith.
Rams one of the favorites, even though they're the 5 seed. One of the favorites with
So a beautiful drive there by Carolina. 5 plays, 81 yards. And now with 37 seconds remaining, we'll see the Rams offense come back out. But uh-oh, that's not a good way to start it. We've got a penalty flag there on the kicker for Carolina.
The kick did not reach the landing zone. Ball placed at the 40-yard line. First down in Los Angeles.
got to get to the 20. Lands just shy, and it's the latest mistake for Carolina.
And you understand what they're doing. They're trying to kick it short, try to take as much time off the clock. Not needed for Stafford in this offense, but now as a result, that thing lands a yard short. And you mentioned the lag of Mevis.
So now this puts the Rams offense at the 40-yard line to start this out with 37 seconds remaining, 1 timeout. Stafford in the shotgun. He's going to look to throw. Looking towards Adams, right side. It's caught! And what a nice grab by Devontae Adams. It's a first down, a gain of 14. And the Rams will call their final timeout. So with 29 seconds remaining, the Rams are already across midfield. And for the Rams offense, they have got to get some points here right before the half to try to get back into dominating this game. And man, if you're a Panthers fan, you have got to be loving this right now. You have made all kinds of mistakes and really have shot yourselves in the foot throughout this first half so many times, but now you find yourselves back in this ball game only trailing by 3 right before halftime. So Stafford now in the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set coming up here for the Rams offense. Stafford looking to throw here. Under pressure. Gets rid of it left side and overthrows his intended target. Looking for Puka Nacua. And that leaves 27 seconds remaining there in this one. And Matthew Stafford not too happy after he looked like he may have gotten hit a little late on that one. And Adams gets pulled and held on that play. No penalty flag called. And Devontae Adams can't believe it. The refs are already botching this game. So here we go. 2nd down and 10 at the 46-yard line. Stafford looking to throw here. Stafford under pressure, and that one's tipped and almost intercepted. And man, that one was a close call there for the Panthers. And oh man, that is not good. Stafford grabbing at that throwing hand, and what happened? He gets tipped. And the hand hits the forearm of the defender. And I hope that Stafford's okay. That did not look good. As someone got a fingertip on that football. And then the right throwing hand of Stafford hits the defender's forearm. Now he's going to stay in there on 3rd down and 10. 22 seconds remaining. Stafford looking to throw here. 4-man rush. Stafford downfield. It's all right through the hands of Puka Nacua. And oh my goodness, what happened there? Usually the sure-handed wideout not able to come up with the grab right through his hands. Wow. And guys, I don't know about you, but those are the kind of catches that you have to have as an all-pro, as a Pro Bowl wide receiver. This is clutch time in the playoffs, and Puka Nacua lets that one go right through his hands. So 4th down, and now the punt here, and this will go out of bounds with 8 seconds left in the first half, and Carolina will take this one in at halftime. Wow.
I wouldn't even put a guy back there.
8 seconds left in this first half, and for so much of the half, it felt like...
Wow, guys, the Rams now seem to be like the team not able to take advantage of their opportunities. Sean McVay going over there to console his wideout, Puka Nacua. Hey, I'm sorry, man. Puka Nacua, you got to make those catches, man. If you want to be elite, if you want to be known as one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, you've got to do it in the postseason. And you can see Puka Nacua still down on himself on the sideline. Sean McVay trying to encourage his wide receiver, but you can tell that's really bothering the Rams wideout. So Puka Nacua not able to come up with that grab, and that will take us into halftime. The Rams leading 17-14 over the Panthers, but man, right now, it does look like the Panthers have all the momentum heading into halftime here. All right, guys, so before we get into our halftime break here, let's go ahead and give you guys our halftime stat recap here on Tim Reynolds Show. Thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to please smash that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show here on YouTube. Appreciate you guys. Oh, man. Alfie, you ain't lying. Tim's the GOAT. Dang, Joshua getting a little heated in the chat, man. Hey, shit, tell him, dude, man, if you're a diehard fan, you got to support him through the good years and the bad years, man. That's what I'm saying. Yo, Dragon Ball, what's up, man? Panthers hopefully lose. We got someone named Dragon Ball Z 911 in the chat. Let's go. Roy, welcome back, man. How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing good, man. I need a cold one too, dude. All right, what's up, Benjamin? What are we doing? Well, right now we're getting into our stat recap here for everybody to get you the updated stats for both teams here as we get into our halftime break. So for Matthew Stafford in the Rams offense, we see Stafford went 10 for 17 for 137 yards and 1 touchdown pass in that first half. Carwin Williams was the leading rusher with 7 carries for 37 yards, but Blake Corum did have 9 carries for 35 yards as well. 77 rushing yards in that first half for the Carolina Panthers offense, and Puka Nacua with 6 catches for 63 yards and a touchdown in that first half, and Tyler Higbee with 2 catches for 45 yards. Kobe Parkinson only has 1 catch for 15 yards, and Devontae Adams only with 1 catch for 14 yards as well. The referees were a little spotty in that first half. I definitely think they could have officiated that game a little bit better in this first half, but that is what it is. So for the Carolina Panthers offense, Bryce Young, 11 for 20 for throwing for 151 yards in the first half. No touchdown passes, but 1 interception. We see Chuba Hubbard is the leading ball carrier with 4 carries for 17 yards and a touchdown. Bryce Young with 2 carries for 15 yards and a rushing touchdown as well. For Jalen Croker, he's the leading receiver for the Panthers offense. 4 catches for 70 yards in that first half. McMillan, the rookie wide receiver, with 3 catches for 49 yards, and then Tommy Trimble, the tight end, with 2 catches for 18 yards as well in that first half for the Panthers. And their defense has been keeping them in this game, and man, so have the mistakes there for the Rams offense as well. So looking at the Rams here, they had 10 first downs in that first half, but were 1 for 6 on third down and 0 for 1 on fourth down in that first half. Not really a Rams-like game when you look at those stats there. So 214 total yards in the first half for the Rams offense, but we see penalties were a big problem for the Rams as well, with 5 penalties for 50 yards in that first half. For the Carolina Panthers offense, the turnovers have been the problem for them. They've got 2 turnovers, a fumble lost, and an interception thrown in this game. So that's the big difference here, with Carolina having 12 first downs. They're 3 for 6 on third down as well, and 0 for 1 on fourth down in this one, with 182 total yards of offense, only 2 penalties for 15 yards on the day for Carolina. And Bryce Young has been sacked 2 times as well, but they've given him a pretty good pass protection here throughout this one, believe it or not. And guys, look at that, Joshua with the $2 super chat saying, "Smoke break." Heck yeah, dude, let's go. I just hate the Panthers so much. It makes no sense because I'm a Pats fan, but Carolina is definitely my least favorite team. Mine's the Cowboys, and that's only because they just talk about the Cowboys all the freaking time. That's about it. I got no grudge against the Cowboys or any of their players, but for me, the Cowboys just get talked about way, way, way too much. So, Chad, what do you think? Who's going to win, the Packers and Bears? Yeah, GP Prod, we will be doing the Packers and Bears game coming up later tonight as well. All right. Thank you guys so much, man. It's hard when you only had one really good year ever. I don't care if you're not a fan of them, but I can see why. Yeah, Clarence, thank you, man. Appreciate you chiming in here on the channel. Lee, what's going on, man? Welcome back, dude. The ball is in the hands. Perfect throw. I know, man. Puka should have made that grab, dude. That was a tough drop for Puka Nacua. I'm not going to lie, man. That was tough. Tough to see for the Rams wideout, especially because that would have definitely been a touchdown if he would have caught that before halftime. So, all right, guys, going to take a little halftime break here on Tim Reynolds Show. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, let's check in and see what's happening around the league. Yeah. And guys, please don't forget to check out my preview and predictions for the NFL Wildcard Weekend. Got the live stream that I did right before this one, guys, for that game. So please make sure you guys go check it out. Heck yeah, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. All right, guys, thank you so much. Appreciate all the love and support you guys are doing. Poor Grassi, man. Poor Grassi. That guy's battling through it, man. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and take a little break here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out on the channel. Man, we got 30 people here at halftime, over 45 likes already. So please continue to show your support here, guys, by hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel. Thank you guys so much for all the support that you continue to show Tim Reynolds Show here. It really means a lot to me, man. Make sure you guys leave me with a couple of questions, maybe some super chats or some shout outs that you guys have for me here in the chat for when we come back from halftime break. Thank you guys so much. We'll be right back here on Tim Reynolds Show. All right, what's going on, everybody? We're back. Looks like just in time. All right, appreciate you guys. Let's get right back to the action. All right, so 1st and 10 now for the Rams offense. Stafford, play action, looking to throw here. Downfield, left side, it's caught. Oh, Devontae Adams dropped it, and they're going to call it an incomplete pass. Wow. I missed out on Tom Grassi.
Mike Jackson playing through the catch, and in the first half,
Tyler, what did I miss out on Tom Grassi?
volume of under center play action pass, but also in effectiveness, and wasn't really a big part of the game plan in the first half. So they start open in the third quarter, just can't connect.
So now here we go, 2nd down and 10. Left side, Adams, oh man, can't make a play as J.C. Horn comes in and makes a big play to bat that one down for the Panthers defense.
You know, coming into the game, this Carolina defense is not a real high blitz team. And here today, they're trying to send extra rushers. That time, Clark Shirless and Rose Boone, the inside linebackers, little cross dog, they call it. So, Adrian Rivera kind of dialing up some things that he's not typically known for. Trying to throw off match.
So now here we go, 3rd down and 10 coming up for the Rams offense at the 35-yard line. Stafford looking to throw right side, and it's incomplete. Adams can't come up with the grab, and that's going to be 4th down now for the Rams. A quick 3 and out for the Rams offense. Tyler Wilcox says, you missed out on Tom Grassi. Was Grassi looking at the channel again? Every time a boy's got to go use the bathroom, man. What the hell? What's a man supposed to do? Man, I even checked and, like, checked out his live stream and everything, too. What's up, Fanatic Trev? Man, really? I missed out on that again? So a good return here for Carolina. And ETN were able to bring in that one as that one bounced off his helmet once again, but he's able to keep that one and return it up the field for the Carolina Panthers offense. And here comes Bryce Young as they get ready to come back out onto the field. So now Young in the shotgun here, or actually he's under center. So the ball at the 13-yard line here for the Panthers offense is a 2 tight end set. And now looking Young, scrambling across the 20. He slides, and that's a nice gain there of about 9 yards. It sets up 2nd down and 1 for the Panthers offense. Shout out everyone in the chat, including Tim Reynolds Show. Keep up the good work of the channel. Appreciate the shout out from South Bronx. Brother BKL Contreras, sports entertainment guy. Heck yeah, man. What's up now, Jeremiah Gibbs? I'm rooting for the Rams, so thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. So now here we go, 2nd down and 1. And Bryce Young under center here, 2 tight end set. He'll hand it off. Chuba Hubbard bounces to the right side, breaks off a tackler, and he's got enough for a 1st down. Carolina. And the Panthers offense trying to get going here in the 2nd half. They get a new set of downs on that carry from Chuba Hubbard, who didn't get used a lot after dropping that open pass in the 1st half, but now we see him getting utilized here. So now here we go, 1st and 10. Young, play action, looking to throw, gets rid of it, and he has to throw that one into the ground with the pressure getting right to his face. And now 2nd down and 10 coming up for Carolina. I wouldn't say I hate the Panthers there, sissy. But Ven says Panthers going to win. We will see. We will see. So second down and 10 here coming up for Carolina. 4 wide receiver set in the shotgun. Blitz coming. Young under pressure, rolling to his left, gets rid of it, and it's incomplete. So he had to just throw that one away. The blitz getting there and forcing the incomplete pass from Young. So now third down and 10 for the Panthers offense. The ball at the 28-yard line. 3 wide receivers to the right. It's a 4 wide receiver set. Looking to throw here. Young, plenty of time. Middle of the field. It's caught. What a grab by the rookie McMillan. And it's a first down. Panthers. And Carolina finding some success on this early drive in the second half. And you see Young there changing up the play. It's a nice route from the rookie McMillan in front of Forbes Jr. there. And a beautiful throw by Bryce Young. So a gain of 16 yards, and that gets Carolina all the way to the 44-yard line. So handoff here. Chuba Hubbard, left side, takes it too close to midfield. He'll be at the 48. So a gain of 3, I believe. It's going to set up second down and 7. So 6 rushes for 27 yards for Chuba Hubbard. And a nice catch from the rookie McMillan there with the defender draped all over him the play before. So now second down and 5. And Young's under center. 3 wide receiver set with Hubbard in the backfield. And Chuba Hubbard, the guy who missed out on a wide open catch earlier, takes the handoff right side, and he's met right at the line of scrimmage there. Great tackling from that Rams defense. And they stuffed that run game there to force third down. Oh yeah, the playoffs are going to be exciting here, guys. That's for sure. All right, so third down and 5 coming up here for the Carolina Panthers offense. Sean McVay intently watching here as his defense tries to come up with the stop. They're at the 49-yard line here. And Bryce Young now in the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set to the left. And the Panthers get the Rams off sides. It's a free play. And overthrows his intended target. So incomplete, but the flag's going to give Carolina a new set of downs on 3rd and 5. So the penalty marker goes against the Rams. Buddha, what's going on, man? Corey, how we doing? Welcome in the chat, my man. So first down and 10 coming up now for the Panthers after the penalty. So set up here at the 46-yard line. Jumbo set, Bryce Young under center with Chuba Hubbard in the backfield for Carolina. He takes the handoff right side, gets maybe 2 or 3 yards with some extra effort, and that sets up second down and 7. So Carolina methodically trying to get the ball downfield here to get back into this game. It was a beautiful drive just before the end of the first half to get Carolina back within 3 points. And what I am a little surprised is we haven't seen more of Rico Dowdle on the field here. It's been a lot of Chuba Hubbard in this second half. Broncos going all the way. So second down and 6. Young in the shotgun here. They put a receiver in motion. He's looking to throw. Gets it to Hubbard on the right side. Hubbard's got some room here. Chuba gets it there close to the first down marker. And he'll get up to about the 35-yard line. And it's a first down. Panthers What a big play there for Carolina. It's a running back screenplay. They get it to their running back Hubbard very quickly. Good blocking up the field there. And Chuba Hubbard gets about 10 yards on that play and a new set of downs for the Panthers offense. So 1st and 10 now at the 35-yard line for Carolina. Young under center in a 2 tight end set with Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. The Rams are showing blitz on this play. And a handoff here. Hubbard gets back inside, but only able to get a yard on that carry. Sets up 2nd down and long for the Panthers. Oh, yeah? Corey says he's nervous about tomorrow. What, you nervous about your Eagles, man? So 2nd down and 8 after the gain of 2 yards on that carry. The ball now at the 33-yard line here. And Young in the shotgun, a 3 wide receiver set. Young hands it off on the draw play. Hubbard, nowhere to go. He's hit right in the hole there by the Rams linebacker. And I believe that was Landman who gets right in there and stuffs that run for only a gain of a yard. So 3rd down coming up here for the Carolina offense. And Los Angeles is looking for a stop here on defense. And Carolina putting up one hell of a fight against these Rams. It's a 17-14 game here in the 3rd quarter. So Young in the shotgun here. 3 wide receiver set, looking to throw here. Young, right side, gets it to his tight end. What a tackle there by Forbes Jr. And it gains only about 4 yards. So 4th down and short coming up here for the Panthers offense. So now on 4th down, it'll be a 46-yard field goal attempt for Ryan Fitzgerald to tie this football game. Kick is up, and it's good for Carolina. And we got ourselves a tied football game here, folks. All right, thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, man, we're doing pretty good here on the live stream. What a good opening drive in the 2nd half for the Carolina Panthers, as we'll go back and look at that here, guys. So appreciate you guys showing all kinds of love and respect here in the channel. Appreciate you guys continuing to show your support as well here for Tim Reynolds Show. All right, so let's look at that last drive there for Carolina. Their first drive in the 2nd half goes for 13 plays, 59 yards, and takes 7 minutes off the clock. And they kick the 46-yard field goal to tie this game at 17 here in the 3rd quarter with 7.5 minutes remaining here in this one. Oh, Bears versus Patriots? Hey, that could be pretty cool. That could be pretty cool, man. All right, so thank you guys for hanging out here on the channel. We got a little bit while before we get back to here from the commercial break, so really appreciate you guys showing love in the chat. Make sure you please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you got any football questions or shout outs you'd like to make, hit me up with those super chats, guys, or you can sign up for channel memberships on my YouTube channel as well. There's also a link there to donate if you'd like to support or help out anyway. I'd really do appreciate it and hope you guys are having a good start to your new year. Happy New Year from Tim Reynolds Show. It's the 2026 NFL playoffs, baby, and we're going to be streaming every game this wild card weekend. So let's hang out and enjoy. What's up, Christopher? How we doing? Terry says, go Cowboys. What's up, Terry? Welcome back. And GP Prod, welcome back as well, man. Good luck to your Packers. after 19 is going to be insane. So, okay. Brent Silverman, 37th on the first. Thanks for the membership. Chargers fan, Broncos country. Let's go. Let's go. Happy belated birthday. Dingle, it's going to be great. This stream is going to be insane. Like, it's going to be wild. You don't see anything right now? Okay, here we have a back. That's tough. It's going to be a tough game. All right, so the Tom's hydrating so he can keep the Packers seat. It's true. It's very, very true. It still says Zach is questionable. Well, let me see. Because I haven't seen the... Did it come out? All right, so we'll see the Rams on the return here, and the Rams get this one up to about the 20, the 25, and down at the 30-yard line here. So now 1st and 10 here for the Rams. Jack, where'd you see that? The Packers come out of the injury report? Nothing official? Oh, okay. So a run there from Williams gets about a couple yards for the Rams offense, and that's going to be about it. So a run there from Williams gets about... Heck yeah, guys. Appreciate y'all. All right, so 2nd down and 7 coming up here for the Rams offense after that carry from Kyron Williams. And Stafford comes out under center. The offense trying to get things together here now in a tied football game. Stafford, play action, blitz coming. Stafford gets rid of it, and it's overthrown. And Puka Nacua can't make the grab. It's right out of the reach of the wide receiver's hands. So incomplete, 3rd down and long now coming up for the Rams offense. And Stafford has to get rid of this quickly because of the blitz. And that one's just off target from Matthew Stafford, man. That is just... He's had a couple of those throws today that have just been really off target.
Now below 50% on the day. He's missed his last 7.
What's up, Cody? How we doing, man?
The only reason I say he's fine is...
And I'm picking Houston, says Terry, unorthodox, man. Thank you, Vane. How we doing, man? So 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Rams. There's an injured Panther player down. And he'll get checked out here as we go to another injury timeout here in this one. Tied football game here in the 3rd quarter. The Panthers taking on the Rams.
Just left. But when he comes back. Alright, when he comes back. I think we had raided him before. And he'll come back while we raid. Okay. Literally left as soon as I posted it. Fire with a fire. Please rate a jump on Football Nation. You have shout out last night when you streamed with Oregon versus Indiana. Oh, hell yeah. From Malaysia. What's going on? Good to see you. I don't think we put in these people. Let's see. All right, link is coming in the chat. Oh, he just left. But when he comes back. All right, when he comes back. He's going to. Let's find somebody else. Rated you before. You rate small creators at halftime. I'm going to put your chat. Just keep the link in the chat. You click on it.
Dang, guys. What's up, Joey? Tim, if you're here on April 5th, I will not be here because it'll be my 26th birthday. Oh, awesome, man. Appreciate you. What's going on, Sophia? Welcome back. Yeah, Patriots only had a big game against the 49ers this year. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Fun fact, you are approximately a 30-second delay, Tim. Well, thank you, sissy. Appreciate that. Can only be as live as the technology will let you be, right? Man, guys. I think your boy missed out on a Grossi raid, man. Right as I went to the bathroom at halftime, too. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So here we go. 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Rams. And Stafford, he's in the shotgun here. Changing up the play. Atlanta showing blitz. It's a 4 wide receiver set. Stafford steps up in the pocket, and it's caught. Adams with the stiff arm. He's across midfield for a first down. Rams. And what a play. And we see here Matthew Stafford able to get that one completed over the middle to his wideout, Davante Adams, who makes his second grab on that one. So a 19-yard pass completed there from Stafford to Adams. And now it sets up 1st and 10. So now looking to throw. Stafford pump fakes again. Oh, an incomplete, looking for Puka Nacua. Great coverage from the linebacker there for the Panthers defense as that one gets knocked out of the hands of the intended target, number 12. So Puka Nacua not able to bring that one in. So now it's 2nd down and long. And we see here Stafford, when he hit his hand on the arm of that defender in the first half, he's been struggling ever since.
That's the last finger off the ball. That's your spin. That's your final little flick. So that pointer and middle finger, no question he's feeling.
So 2nd down and 10. Stafford looking to throw here under pressure. Gets rid of it. It's caught. The running back, Williams, can't break out of the tackle. Excellent play there by Smith Wade, who made the tackle. It's a gain of about 5. So 3rd down and 5 yards coming up here for the Rams offense. Keith, what's up? Welcome back, man. Yeah, guys, I think I missed out on a Grossi raid, man. Right as I went to go use the bathroom and take the dog outside and everything. Yeah, it looks like he went to go, Grossi raid, but missed it. Dang it. So 3rd down and 5, and now Stafford in the shotgun looking to throw downfield, and what a grab, but what a hit! Oh my goodness, Adams is down on the sideline. What a big hit from the Carolina Panthers defense, and we've got a flag in this one, and wow! Adams went up and made the grab, but what a huge hit from the corner, Jackson. Wow, I got to see what the flag is here, but what a play, man. So we'll see here, the referees discussing what happened. We'll see the replay. Adams in the slot. It's a nice out route. He gets to the sideline, goes up and makes the grab. What a big hit from Scott. And this could be helmet to helmet. I believe it is.
They could look at this, and if there's no contact to the head or neck area, they could take it off. But it is clear that there is.
So that one's definitely a hit in the head, and man, the tongue of Adams is bleeding. And man, what a big play there. And that flag's going to give the Rams excellent field position. But that was a big hit from Scott, number 21.
They can argue and boo. That's a foul.
Yeah, that's first down.
Keith, that's okay, brother. Hope you're doing all well. Hope you're doing all right. Yep, it's definitely a penalty there, Wally. And after that penalty, that's going to put the Rams at the 29-yard line here. It's already in field goal range after that big penalty marker. So now here we go. 1st down and 10. Jumbo set. Stafford hands it off. Williams right side. Gets about 5 yards. A good run there from Kyron Williams for the Rams. Sets up second down and medium. Yeah, Wally is wild to think about, but that's what happens when you win your division. You got to get rewarded to winning your division. That's the kind of the way it works. The Rams could have had a home game as well if they would have won their division. So now here we go. So Stafford now, second down and 6 at the 24-yard line. 3 wide receivers set here. And play action for Stafford. Looking to throw. Gets it to Higg. No, it's Parkinson. Incomplete. Trying to find his tight end on the tight end screen there. Carolina blows that play up. And that's going to bring up third down and long.
Just such a timing element. Want to let him buy you too fast, but in that case, you just kind of hang
Yeah, Keith, I'm bummed out about that, man. You know, you get halftime's the only time I can really go use the bathroom, you know what I mean? So, you know, to miss that on the Grossi raid is, that's really disheartening. So here we go. Third down and 6. Ball at the 24-yard line here. 5 wide receivers. Stafford left side looking. Incomplete. And Puka Nacua, the intended target. Jackson with excellent coverage there. And now 4th down and 6 for the Rams offense. And they'll have to hit the field goal here. And man, Jackson, great coverage on that play. And Stafford just threw that one out in front, hoping his receiver had a chance. But unfortunately, that goes incomplete. Benjamin, the Rams got the football here. They're going for a 42-yard field goal attempt to get the lead back here in the third quarter. And it's windy here in Carolina. The kick is up and good right down the middle for the Rams, and they take the 20-17 lead.
After 85 years, the Jeep brand is still keeping it fresh, bringing you.
All right, so the Rams now take the lead here, guys. We'll give you the updated score in the chat for everybody. And we'll go over that last drive for you on the channel as well. Keith, I appreciate you, man. I'm just, man, just bummed out, guys. I guess at halftime when I went to go take my little restroom break and take care of my dog, take him outside so he can go to the bathroom as well. I took probably about 5 minutes, and I think your boy missed out on a Grossi raid again, man. He has raided the channel before, like a while back, but I left right at halftime again, right as he hit the link, and everybody came into the channel. So I missed out on the whole thing, and I think I may have just missed out on another Grossi raid, man. That's just, it's a bummer, though. But, hey, we're doing a lot of football games this weekend, so there's always the possibility that we'll see him again. But you never know, man. You never know. All right, so here we go. Let's update the stat, man. There, the score now pinned in the chat for you guys. The Rams now have the lead 20-17 after that last drive where we saw the Rams go 9 plays, 46 yards. They were helped out by that huge unnecessary roughness penalty with the helmet-to-helmet contact on Devontae Adams, who is still not back in the game yet. So we'll have to see how he's doing. But they set that up for a field goal attempt here from 42 yards out, and now with that field goal, they have a 20-17 lead over the Carolina Panthers on the road. So we'll see what the Rams defense can do here as the Carolina offense gets ready to come back out onto the field. Yeah, Keith, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's just tough. It's just tough. Christopher, happy belated birthday, man. Hope you're doing well. Heck yeah, Lame. How are you doing? Good, man. Thank you for the support. What's up, Fanatic Trev? And tripped up at about the 31-yard line is Leggett on the return. And that's where the Carolina offense will come back out onto the field. All right, so Bryce Young coming out here for the Carolina offense as they look to get a good drive going here on this play, or on this drive, I should say, this possession. They now trailed 20-17 here in the third quarter with just over 4 minutes remaining in this one. So first down and 10 coming up for the Panthers offense. Young in the shotgun here. 3 wide receivers set to the right side. Looking to throw here. Young under pressure. Gets it to Rico Dowdle in the flat left side. Makes a move. Runs over a defender. A nice truck move there from the running back who gets a gain of about 5 yards. So a nice catch and run there from Rico Dowdle.
That's who they called the personal foul on.
Ooh.
It was hard to tell. Was it the late hit or was it just getting up taunting him in his face? I think it was the latter. And now he's going to...
So, man, looks like a penalty flag was thrown after that return for the Rams. So, handoff here, Rico Dowdle right side, and he's got nowhere to go, and Forbes is there on the tackle, the defensive back, but he's slow to get up and now limping over to the sideline. Excellent play made there by the cornerback. And now you can see him there. I don't know if he's got a lower body injury or if it's a shoulder. But he heads to the sideline now, 3rd and 4 here for the Rams. And their defense trying to make a stop here for Carolina. They're across midfield at the 48-yard line. 3 wide receivers set. Young's in the shotgun here for the Carolina offense. Hubbard in the backfield to his right. It's a 4-man rush. Young, under pressure, gets rid of it, and it's almost intercepted. What a play made by number 25. And McCreary able to get in there and break that pass play up. It was intended for Xavier Leggett. Good coverage here. And what a play. The throw thrown a little behind the receiver as Leggett could not make a play on the football. Lamar, my week's gone good, man. It's been busy, a little stressful with the Bills and everything, trying to get those situated, but it's been nice getting a stream on here all week. So now 4th down and 4. Carolina's going for it. 5 wide receiver set. Young in the shotgun under pressure. Breaks out of a sack. Young scrambling around here. Tries to keep the play alive. And it's incomplete. And with that pass, it's a turnover on downs and a first down. Los Angeles. And what a play there for the Rams defense as Fisk gets in there, almost brings down the quarterback, and then Young tries to finish it off as Bryce Young has to get rid of the football before he wants to, and it's a turnover on downs, and the Rams offense get ready to come back out here on the field. Christopher, yes, we will be going live tonight for the Green Bay Packers taking on the Chicago Bears. Okay, I appreciate you guys hanging out here on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Heck yeah, man. Should be a great live stream tonight, guys.
Every single playoff game, it's a free show. Feel free to subscribe. So, Duval, thank you for the membership. 1 million. Trying to get a mill before the Super Bowl. We'll be live on Twitch tonight, Gary. Yes.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, Ty, what's going on, man? Yeah, the Panthers winning today would be pretty funny. I know a lot of people aren't really picking them to win, but hey, they're keeping it a close game. You got to give them credit for that. Green Bay Packers is going to be on Amazon Prime. Yep, that's going to be a great matchup. We're going to bring you guys that game coming up here after this one. We'll be doing play-by-play for that one as well. So thank you guys so much. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. I hope to see all you guys back for the second game coming up tonight. We will be streaming every single NFL playoff game this wild card weekend and continuing throughout the 2026 NFL playoffs. So hope you guys will continue to come help support the channel. We're over 3,000 subscribers this past week, and we're continuing to keep it growing here. And I want to keep the momentum going, guys. Let's keep it growing here on the channel. Chargers or Patriots? I'm going with the Patriots in that one, man. I think they've got the better team, especially with the injuries that the Chargers are dealing with. And that's exactly why I'm picking the Eagles versus the 49ers. I just think the 49ers have probably too many injuries to overcome in a tough matchup on the road. So now here we go. 1st down and 10. Ball at the 48-yard line for the Rams after the turnover. Handoff, Blake Corum left side. Corum bounces off his own man and gets it up to about the 45-yard line. So a nice run there. Sets up 2nd down and short for the Rams offense.
2.5 left in this third quarter. 4-5 matchup here in the NFC. Heavily favored Rams. 10 points.
So 20-17 the lead for the Rams over the Panthers. And that was a gain of 6 yards, so 2nd down and 4. So 2nd down and 4. Under center, Stafford, play action, rolling to his left, looking under pressure. Stafford goes down for the sack. And that's a big play made there by the Carolina defense. And now 3rd down and long coming up for the Rams. And Stafford, it's a jumbo set. They try to work the play action game here. And the pass rush just gets to the quarterback. And he's lucky to hold on to that football.
Have had a really hard time connecting on big plays in the play action passing game. And just nowhere for Stafford to go with the ball. And he's forced to take a sack.
Sets up 3rd and 12.
So the first sack for the Panthers defense sets up 3rd down and 12 from the 45-yard line. Stafford in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers set. Looking. Stafford left side and intercepted by the Panthers. Jackson number 2 comes up with the clutch turnover, and the Panthers are in business as the crowd goes wild here in Carolina. It's a 1st down. Panthers! What a play! And Stafford has been off his game since he hit the forearm of one of the Panthers players, hurting that right throwing hand. And this one was just off the mark. As you see the replay here, Stafford steps up in the pocket. He's got a man, and Jackson just makes a beautiful play on the football to undercut the receiver and intercept that pass.
Here in the last quarter and a half, the pressure's really picked up. This Carolina defense is
And watch out, ladies and gentlemen. We could be looking for a huge upset here if the Panthers are able to continue keeping it close here against the Rams. And now, with the turnover at the 38-yard line, handoff, Hubbard in the backfield, spin move, but he's got nowhere to go as Lake, the defensive back, gets there to make the tackle. 2nd down and long coming up for the Panthers. And man, Stafford right there hits his hand on the forearm there of the big defensive lineman for the Panthers. And ever since then, he has not been able to throw the ball as accurately as he would have liked. So now 2nd down and 9. Ball at the 39-yard line here for the Panthers. And Bryce Young in the shotgun, 4 wide receiver set. Panthers looking to throw here. Young over the middle. It's caught wide open at the 30, at the 20, at the 15, the 10, and out of bounds at the 9-yard line is Jalen number 18 with the 1st down. Panthers! And wow, the Carolina offense gets their first big passing play, and it's a big one a catch and run there for Jalen Coker, and he gets it up the field for a huge gain for the Carolina Panthers to end this third quarter. A 52-yard catch and run, and the Panthers are now in business to end the third quarter, and there will be first and goal at the Rams' 9-yard line, and the turnover gets the fans out of their seats. The sideline loves it, and then Bryce Young is cooking that Rams secondary here with the big 52-yard pass to Jalen, who runs it all the way 31 yards after the catch in for first and goal at the 9-yard line for Carolina. What a play, and the Panthers are still in this game. This second half has changed everything, ladies and gentlemen. The Panthers have shoot themselves in the foot all game long, but now it's the Rams that keep making the mental mistakes here, and the Panthers are taking advantage. What a turnover and an interception by Jackson to lead to this drive now for Carolina, who is knocking on the door of taking back the lead here to start the fourth quarter. What an amazing play. And man, the Panthers still in this thing. I gotta give them credit, man. I know they're my division rival, but they have got the Rams on the ropes right now, even though they trail 20-17. But this game doesn't even feel like that it's that close. The Panthers could be easily leading this game without the mental mistakes, especially early on with all the turnovers. And now they've got an opportunity to seize the momentum to start the final quarter here in this one. Will the Panthers be able to take advantage now, as it'll be first and goal starting the fourth period here? But man, in the fourth quarter, that's known to be the Rams' time to shine. So we'll see if this offense can step up. They have been out of sync ever since the end of that second quarter. So really appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Heck yeah, man. Look at the chat popping off. Let's go, guys. Keep pounding, says Tyler. Who do you think is going to be the AFC Championship and the NFC Championship, says Brody. I think it's too early to call, man, to be honest with you, dude. It's too early to call. Although I did predict all of the wild card games on a live stream before we did this play-by-play earlier today, guys. So make sure you go check that out. You'll see all my predictions for wild card weekend. And you guys see here Nate Landman, who's being highlighted here, as Young sees where the linebacker is as he comes in. He's not really over the middle of the field here. And man, that's just a beautiful throw from Bryce Young over the top of the linebacker and gets it into his wide receiver's hands. What a big play from Jalen Coker, the probably biggest play of his career. And the young rookie wide receiver now out there under center. Young, play action, looking to throw here. Young, right side, gets it to Jalen, who breaks a tackle. And man, Landman just laid the hammer on Jalen, and there's a flag. And oh my goodness, could this be a foul on Landman for that hit? Are you kidding me? So Jalen Coker gets up, stays in bounds.
And that's the call they made.
So he led with the helmet. Landman delivers a hell of a hit. Helmet to the shoulder pad, but they're going to call that unnecessary roughness? Why is the NFL turned into the sissy league, man? Are you kidding me? First and goal after the personal foul penalty at the 3-yard line. So now the Panthers under center, hand it off. Hubbard right there in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! And Carolina regains the lead here to start the fourth quarter. And the personal foul penalty goes against the Rams. And the next play, Chuba Hubbard gets it in for the 3-yard touchdown for the Carolina offense. And now the extra point pending will give the Panthers a 4-point lead here with 14 and a half minutes left to go in this ball game. Wow.
Extra point from the rookie Fitzgerald.
So the kick is good, and that gives Carolina a 4-point lead here in this one.
It was Mike Jackson.
Keep my name out of it. I mean, come on, guys. Landman delivers a clean hit, in my opinion. Helmet goes right to the shoulder pad. But they said because the receiver was defenseless, that anytime a defender leads with the helmet when he's coming to tackle, that's going to be a personal foul. At least that's how it was explained. That sounds weak, dog. This is the NFL. This isn't college football. That was almost as clean of a hit as you're gonna have. And honestly, for the audacity for the refs to think they can throw a penalty flag on that play, I'd love to look at these refs dead in their eye and go, did you watch football in the 2000s? Did you watch football in the 1990s? Did you watch any football whatsoever before your dumbass was born? Because guess what? That is a clean hit in 90% of the league's history. This is why the NFL's gotten so soft, dog. That was so soft. That penalty flag was the softest penalty flag I have ever freaking seen, dog. The refs need to get checked, man. The league needs to get checked, dog. This is football, okay? This is not sissy ball. Sorry to my boy Sissy there in the chat, man. Freaking hey, dude. I mean, come on, man. Just come on. All right, guys, let me know in the chat what you guys think, man. I seriously, I don't like that, man. Yeah, look, Alpha, dude, if it was helmet to helmet, totally. I see that being a penalty flag all the time. His helmet hit that dude so square in the shoulder pad, I'm like, how can you call a flag on that? Like, Landman, the defender, has to protect himself too. He can't stand straight up like a freaking wood plank and tackle that guy. That's not how tackling works, man. And that, dude, this league drives me crazy sometimes, dude. Seriously. Like, come on, man. Like, get it together, NFL. Get it together, man. Like, just put flags on these guys. What are we still playing tackle football for at this point, right? Like, that was so soft, man. Seriously. All right. Yeah, Charles Haley would be arrested right now in this league with the way he hit people. Jeez, man. With the way Ward Sapp and John Lynch, I used to see those guys hit, or Bob Sanders, or Ed Reed, or Ray Lewis. Man, yeah, they'd be getting arrested in today's NFL, that's for sure. Oh, my goodness. All right, guys, so we'll look at that last drive for the Carolina Panthers. And Carolina, 4 plays, 62 yards, aided by the penalty. Excuse me. And they're able to get it into the end zone for the 3-yard touchdown run by Chuba Hubbard. And that now gives them the lead here 24-20 in the fourth quarter. Dude, I'm telling you right now, man, like, I'm so happy I got to watch the football that I got to watch growing up, because that was real football here, man. This isn't all that real, in my opinion. So now a handoff here to Puka Nacua. And Puka lays down the shoulder, takes on the defender, and gets a couple extra yards after that run. And that's the man they need to turn it up here a little bit, is Puka Nacua. So he takes a nice 5-yard run on that play to set up second down and short here for the Rams offense. So Stafford and this Rams offense have got to get things together, now trailing 24-20 in this fourth quarter. So now Stafford under center, 3 wide receiver set. Play action, looking to throw. Stafford over the middle. It's caught! Davante Adams with the grab. He's at the 40 and out of bounds at the 39-yard line. And it's a first down, Los Angeles. And what a play there. Davante Adams in the slot. A beautiful route on the in route. Coming from the right side to the left side over the middle of the field. It's a beautiful throw by Matthew Stafford. Probably the best throw he's had in this second half. And Davante Adams with the nice grab there. Look for him to get hot here in the fourth quarter. But now him and Puka Nacua on the sideline. Stafford at the 39-yard line there in the jumbo set. 3 tight ends, and they'll hand it off to Williams. Williams on a stretch play. Right side, nowhere to go. Only a gain of 2 yards on that carry. So a 23-yard pass and run there from Stafford connecting to Davante Adams, who's starting to get hot here now. And with that, they gave him a first down, and now it's 2nd and 8 after the 2-yard carry.
He's right here, my linebacker. You see him. But watch when Stafford takes this hard look to the right. Look at his helmet. Watch Roseboom go, and then all of a sudden that ball's thrown right on that right hash. And I'm not sure. I don't even know how you learn that. You just do it a bunch of times in practice.
So here we go, 2nd and 8. Quick throw. Puka Nacua with the grab. Takes on the defenders. He gets to the 30, and he'll be just a yard short after a gain of 7 on that catch and run. So now 3rd and 1 here for the Rams offense, and we're getting to the nitty-gritty here, guys. The Rams need a touchdown to take the lead back from the Panthers here, and I think we're in for a hell of a fourth quarter here in this one, guys. Dude, I'm telling you, Lamar, yeah, Mike Allstott might even get penalties for how he used to run people over. So 3rd and 1. Stafford looking to throw here. Plenty of time. Right side looking for it. And oh no! Incomplete! And Puka Nacua just saved an interception. And wow! Stafford overthrows his intended target, looking for Puka Nacua on that play, and Puka ended up becoming a defensive back as Scott had that in his hands, and Puka Nacua almost ends up taking it out and catching it himself, but instead, it's incomplete. And man, that would have been a hell of a turnover for the Panthers. And now 4th and 1. The Rams offense is still out there. Stafford under center. 3 wide receiver set at the 30-yard line. And Stafford hands it off. Williams up the middle. He's got enough for the first down. Los Angeles. And the Rams keep the drive alive with another gutsy call on 4th and 1. Williams able to get across for the 2-yard gain. It sets up a new set of downs for the Rams offense. We're under 11 and a half minutes to go here in this fourth quarter, and things are starting to pick up a bit. Come on. Come on, guys. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line for the Rams offense. 3 tight end set. Handoff. Williams, left side. Gets going for a nice 7-yard gain there for the Rams running back. And a good carry sets up 2nd down and 4. So a gain of 6 there for Williams.
Rams at 12 and 5. Sean McVay, Matthew Stafford, all the weapons you could ever ask for. This looked like a bump in the road. Could they take down Seattle? That's the question everybody was.
Guys, thank you so much, man. I'm going to try to get into more of these comments once we get to another commercial break. So 2nd down and 4. Stafford under center. Handoff here. Williams, left side. Williams following his blockers, and he's got enough for the first down. Rams. And Williams now is a guy who's trying to get the football a little bit more here in the fourth quarter. And the Rams, looks like they're going to be marked a yard short. And man, I'm not so sure about that. As the Panthers get a favorable spot on that one, it looked like to me that Williams got enough for the first down. So we'll see what happens, man. So now here we go with 10 minutes remaining. Stafford, QB sneak, and he's got enough for the first down, Rams. And a nice call there from Sean McVay. And what a methodical drive here for the Rams, trying to answer that touchdown drive from Carolina that gave them the 24-20 lead here.
Adams was out.
Guys, thank you so much for sharing support here on Tim Reynolds Show. So now at the 18-yard line here. Stafford under center. 3 tight end set. Puka Nacua with the handoff. He kicks it on the left side inside the 15. And they mark him down, I believe, at the 14-yard line, maybe the 13.
Second down and 6 coming up.
So now second down and 6, a 4-yard gain on that run. And carry by Puka Nacua on the reverse. If you guys have any football questions or shout outs, please hit me up with those super chats here in the comments, in the chat. And also, guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Stafford in the shotgun, looking to throw over the middle. It's caught. Williams in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And the Rams are back on top with that beautiful touchdown grab from the running back as Matthew Stafford finds his running back out of the backfield. An excellent play call here. He's one-on-one with the linebacker, and he breaks his ankle. A perfect throw right through the middle of the defense goes the running back Williams, and it's a touchdown, Rams, and they regain the lead here on the road in this wild card weekend matchup over the Carolina Panthers. The extra point is good for the Rams offense, and it's a 27-24 game here with the Rams leading the Panthers. What a drive, what a play, what a throw. Stafford was on his game there, and Sean McVay is loving it. Pumped up on the sideline. Let's go. We're in for a good one here today, guys. Wow. All right, so let's look at that last drive there for the Rams. And, man, way to answer, guys. After Carolina gets the interception, they take it down the field for a touchdown on their last possession to take the lead. And then an 11-play, 67-yard drive from the Rams and a 13-yard touchdown pass to the running back, Kyren Williams, gives the Rams a 27-24 lead in this one. And guys, we are in for a wild finish, it looks like, here in this matchup. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for hanging out on the channel. Yeah, Wally, a surprisingly good game. Ever since the second quarter, the Panthers really started making a comeback in that second quarter, and it's been pretty much Panthers all the way to this fourth quarter now, where now the Rams have finally answered and have been able to get a good scoring drive to go downfield. So we'll see what happens in this one, man. Dude, thank you there. Appreciate you guys showing love in the chat. Don't forget, guys, please smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We're trying to reach 100 likes here. We've only made it to 60 thus far. We did have about 50, though, when we got to halftime. So hopefully we can reach a little bit more there on the likes here on Tim Reynolds Show. And, hey, try to show your support any way you guys can with signing up for channel memberships or the super chats. You can even donate with the link on my YouTube channel if you feel like it. Any way you guys can help support the channel, even if it's with hitting that like button, subscribing, you know, coming and sharing a comment or two here in the chat. I really appreciate it, guys. All right, thank you there, Chance Channel. Appreciate you, man. All right. So it looks like we're going to get an interesting finish here in this one, that's for sure. And, man, Puka Nacua really is the guy who deserves a lot of credit because he was the one that saved that interception. And they're able to take the ball downfield. Now the touchback, as we see the Carolina Panthers offense come back out onto the field. So don't forget, guys, tomorrow we got the 49ers versus the Eagles. That's going to be a really, really good matchup. Ooh, and Brock Purdy with very, very good numbers in his career against the Eagles. All right, so here we go, guys. 1st and 10. I'm rooting for the Rams in this one. So now Bryce Young in the shotgun, receiver in motion. Blitz coming. Young gets rid of it, but wait a minute. We've got a flag here coming out late.
False start.
And that's going to be a false start on the offense. That's going to back them up here in this one, and that is not the way Carolina wanted to start this drive.
Game against the Rams. Bryce Young telling us this week that there wasn't a lot of confidence outside of the building, but our confidence never wavered. We understand that we can do this. And Chuba Hubbard telling me pregame, he said, listen, we are not going to tense up because this is the playoffs. We know that we're built for this.
So here we go, 1st and 15. Bryce Young in the shotgun, ball at the 30-yard line. It's a 5 wide receiver set. And Young looking to throw here, steps up in the pocket, left side, it's caught. And Jalen with another grab here. That one goes for short yardage. So 2nd down and long coming up for the Panthers.
Half of them this year, including against the Rams in week 13.
All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out here on the channel. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. So 2nd down and 11. We're approaching 8 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. So Young in the shotgun here, 3 wide receiver set. They take the running back in motion on the right side. Young, quick throw, gets it out to Jalen. Jalen makes a nice move, but he's tackled in the backfield, and the Rams defense was ready for that wide receiver screen, and it's an excellent play and a tackle for loss there for the Rams. And the defense came to play here on this next drive. And now 3rd down and 13 for the Panthers, who are going backwards here. And great effort there from Young, number 0, who made the tackle. So now 3rd and 13. Ball at the 32-yard line here for the Panthers. Young's in the shotgun. It's a 3 wide receiver set. The Rams are showing blitz here on defense. They do bring the blitz. Young, downfield, unloads it, and Jalen almost able to make the grab. And how about Durant with excellent coverage there, no penalty flag, and a great play by the DB for Los Angeles. He's one-on-one with Jalen, and he gets in there, his hand right at the last second to tip that one off of the hands of Jalen, and it made it harder for the rookie to bring that catch in. So now it's 4th down and long, and the Panthers will have to punt the football away. With 7:21 remaining, the Rams will have a chance to try to put this game away with a long scoring drive here if they're able to get a touchdown. The fair catch made at the 19-yard line, and that's where Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense will take over here in this one. With just about 7 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of this NFL wild card playoff game, we're going to see, do the Rams have it in them to get a good scoring drive here down the field to get into the end zone to put this game away. And for Carolina, with only a little bit of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, if the Rams are able to go down and score, that would put them up by 10 points. So that would be a very big hill to climb for the Panthers to be able to come back down by multiple scores. We have 7:14 remaining here in the 4th quarter. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10, handoff. Williams, no, that's Blake Corum, runs over a defender and gets it up to about the 24-yard line. So Blake Corum, now it's his turn to try to contribute to this running game after Williams really helped get them down into the end zone on that last drive. So less than 7 minutes to go. It's going to be second down now coming up for the Rams offense after that short gain of 4 yards. It's 2nd and 6. So play clock winding down for the Rams. Stafford under center, play action, looking to throw, blitz coming over the middle, it's caught, and Puka somehow holds on to that grab as he flexes on him for a first down, Los Angeles, and what a catch, Puka Nacua on the in route, and we see Horn with the coverage, and 3 different defenders get there, and we've actually got friendly fire as the linebacker and Horn, the defender, they hit each other head to head, helmet to helmet, and go down, and I don't know how Puka was able to hold on to that one. And Horn, good to see him up walking off the field, man, but what a catch for 16 yards by Puka Nacua. I don't know how he held on to that after the big hit from the defenders there. And yeah, you can see Horn, he got hit pretty hard, and the linebacker number 53 as well, as they collided helmet to helmet, and that'll be 2 more defenders now on the sideline being checked out for injuries for Carolina. So 1st and 10 after that 16-yard gain puts them at the 39-yard line. So a 3 tight end set here once again for Stafford. Handoff, and that's Corum on the right side. Corum still on his feet. Gets up to the 45-yard line, but there's a flag on the play. We've got laundry on the field, folks. And that's going to be holding on the offense, and that will back up the Rams here. And that is not what they needed as the momentum was starting to go their way. That could derail it. So, yep, clearly a hold right there on the Rams and their offensive lineman, the right guard. So that's going to set up here 1st and 20 for the Rams offense. So Stafford has not been that great, but he has definitely stepped it up in this 4th quarter. And now in the shotgun, he's at the 29-yard line on 1st and 20. Looking to throw, 4 wide receiver set, left side, it's tipped! Oh, man! And a dangerous football there floating in the air after Jackson comes in and tips that one, preventing the completion to Davante Adams. Excellent coverage there by Jackson, and man, Carolina almost came up with another turnover. What a play. Jackson got his left hand right in between the receiver's hands in Davante Adams, and it sets up 2nd down and 20. What an excellent play there by Jackson, the DB for Carolina. So now 2nd down and 20. 4 wide receiver set. Stafford in the shotgun. He's going to look to throw here. 4-man rush. Stafford gets it to his running back, Corum, makes a stiff arm, breaks a tackle, but he's not going to get much there on that carry. Or I should say that catch and run. So number 22 gets a gain of about 3. So 3rd down and 17 coming up for the Rams. And oh boy, the Rams in a little bit of some trouble here. In a big, long 3rd down. So we've got under 5 minutes to go now in this 4th quarter. The Rams with the football at the 33-yard line, 3rd and 17. Stafford in the shotgun, looking to throw here. Over the middle, it's caught. That's the running back, Corum. He's not going to get much, though. It's going to be 4th down now for the Rams. That's a gain of about 7, I believe. So 4th down and 10. And now the Rams have to punt it back to Carolina. So yeah, a gain of 10. So that holding call really proved to be costly for the Rams offense. And just like we've seen from Carolina in the first half, in the second half, the mistakes are starting to catch up to the Rams here. So 4th down punt coming up with just about 4 minutes to go. And oh, it's blocked! Carolina blocks the punt! And now they're going to have the football with excellent field position here. What a play for the Panthers special teams. Wow! Simmons, number 27, comes in and makes the play, and Carolina will take over on offense with great field position. Evans He catches the punt, and 27 gets right there to bat it down, and then rolls to the 31-yard line where Carolina will take over on offense. What a play! And this game has completely flipped with the momentum now in the hands of the Carolina Panthers. Wow! Uh-oh! And Sean McVay not happy about that, talking to his special teams coach on the sideline. So now in the pistol formation, Young, play action, throws, it's an RPO to McMillan, who's at the 15 and down at the 14-yard line. And that's a first down, Carolina. And oh boy, the Panthers know they may need to try to run some clock down here. That's a beautiful RPO throw, getting it to his rookie wide receiver on that slant play on the left side. He was lined up in the slot. It's a 16-yard gain, and now 1st and 10 at the Rams' 14-yard line. So now in the pistol formation, Young hands it off. Chuba Hubbard up the middle, keeps the legs going. He's at the 8 and tackled down near the 7-yard line. That's a big gain for Carolina. And now that clock is going to continue to run for the Panthers as they try to regain the lead here late in the 4th quarter. And for the Rams, their defense needs to step up here when it matters most. But can Carolina punch it in to take the lead here in the 4th? Under 3 minutes to go in this one, ladies and gentlemen. So 2nd down and 3. Ball at the 7-yard line. Young under center. Play action. Throw. It's tipped. And oh my goodness. Landman comes up with a great play to tip that football on the pass from Bryce Young. And Lake, number 37, almost comes up with the pick. And man, the Panthers got lucky there as Landman tips that one up as Bryce Young tried to get it to his tight end. That could have been easily intercepted by the Rams. Instead, it falls down incomplete. 2 minutes, 43 seconds remaining. Carolina trails 24-27. It's 3rd down and 3 at the 7-yard line. The biggest 3rd down of this game. Carolina has Bryce Young in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers to the left side. Young looking at throws. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown. Panthers. And what a play made by the quarterback Bryce Young, who floated it up there beautifully in the back left end zone, and the corner catch goes to Jalen Coker. And wow, this rookie wide receiver has stepped up and made a huge statement with that touchdown grab late in this wild card matchup in the 2026 NFL playoffs. And could this be a huge moment for the young career of Bryce Young as the quarterback drives the ball down the field and gives the Panthers the lead? The extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead for the Carolina Panthers over the Los Angeles Rams. What a drive! What a throw! Bryce Young steps up, and when the special teams comes up with the big turnover on the block punt, we see Bryce Young says, I got you, special teams. I got you, defense. And the Carolina Panthers find an offensive weapon here in Jalen, number 18, who comes up with that huge touchdown grab, probably the biggest touchdown grab of his young career. So 4 plays, 30 yards, the 7-yard touchdown pass from Bryce Young to Jalen, number 18, who now has 9 catches for 134 yards and that touchdown grab. What a performance from Jalen Coker, the rookie wide receiver for the Panthers, has given them the lead. 4-point lead here late in this one. And wow, the Rams have allowed a defensive touchdown or a special teams TD in 4 of the 5 losses this season, all on the road. That is tough, tough, tough for the Rams. Wow, guys, this is awesome. Boston with the new sub. Appreciate you, man. Wow, guys, what a game.
After the 29-yard line. Now get ready for the 2026 NFL Pro Bowl games. Followed by
Woo!
Stars face off in an NFC football showdown. That's the action. ESPN, Disney XD, Tuesday, February 3rd at 8 o'clock Eastern. Best season of his career and his 17th.
All right, guys, don't forget, right after this game, we're going live for the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Rams, now trailing 31-27. Stafford in the shotgun, looking to throw here. Left side. Oh, it's tipped, but Puka Nacua makes the grab. It's a gain of 7. And what a play there for the Rams. They got lucky on that one. Stafford, a quick throw. It gets tipped at the line of scrimmage, but ends up in the hands of Puka Nacua for the 7-yard gain. Now at the 36. Quick snap. Stafford over the middle. It's caught. Davante Adams with the grab and a first down. Los Angeles. And the Rams will take it to the 2-minute warning. That's a beautiful play there to give him a new set of downs. To Davante Adams, a gain of 10. And now, the 2-minute warning in this one. And Boba, hey, the Rams have let the Panthers sneak around and stay in this game. And now it's coming down to the nitty-gritty here, folks. Woo! Yikes. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out here on the channel. Please don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any football questions whatsoever, please hit me up with those super chats here and continue to show your support on the channel. You guys can also sign up for channel memberships now on my YouTube channel as well. Jeff, what's going on? So the Bears and Packers game is at 8, but I'm sure after pre-game festivities and whatnot, it'll probably be like 8:05 or 8:10 when the game actually starts, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, Clarence, man, I've got the score at the top of the chat here. Oh, no, I got to update that score here. Unc Prods, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in the chat much, dude. Hope you're enjoying the playoff game. Your Panthers are putting up a hell of a fight against the Rams. And, man, they could pull off the upset here. We're waiting to see. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out on the channel. It's been a great live stream. Don't forget, guys, we are going live for the Packers versus the Bears. I'm coming up right after this live stream here, folks. So right now the Rams have the football. And at the 2-minute warning, they're right near midfield at the 46-yard line. The Rams do need a touchdown, but hey, you've got the 2 wide receivers and the quarterback to make it happen here, if it can really happen. And we're going to find out here, guys. Oh yeah, I'm hoping we get just as good of a game with the Packers and the Bears, man. I mean, what a beautiful, awesome matchup this is for the wild card round for Carolina, man. They've got nothing to hang their hats on. Or I should say hang their heads on. Like, the Panthers have been very competitive, man. A worthy opponent here. So here we go. Comes down to this. 2 minutes to go. in the shotgun. 5 wide receivers yet. 4 wide receivers. Now looking to throw. Gets it to Adams. Adams makes a move. The stiff arm gets up to the 48-yard line. A nice gain there of 6, I believe. Is going to set up 2nd down and 4. And the clock will continue to tick here. Under 1:45 to go here in this one. And in the 4th quarter, it's up to the Panthers defense to step up here. But can Stafford make the comeback? In the shotgun, quick throw. It's caught! Puka Nacua runs over a defender and gets inside the 30-yard line. It's a 1st down, Los Angeles. And Puka Nacua with the clutch grab as he gets that one up the field for the Rams offense. So a gain of 18 yards on that play. And now from the 30-yard line, Stafford looking to throw here, and it's incomplete right through the hands of Davante Adams. It bounces off of his chest, and he can't bring that one in. 2nd down and 10.
A real significant factor. 3 timeouts. They can throw the ball anywhere they want.
Joshua, what's going on, man? Man, the crowd, the chatting here getting a little antsy. So now here we go. Stafford in the shotgun. Ball at the 30-yard line here. Stafford changing things up. It's a 4 wide receiver set with 3 of them stretched to the right side. The Panthers look like they're going to bring a blitz. Throw. It's caught. That's Smith across the 20. And it's a 1st down, Los Angeles. And a nice gain there of 11 yards. And that's Mutfield, number 15, with the catch. His first of the game. What a time for your first catch of the game. Now with 45 seconds left, Stafford in the shotgun at the 19. He's looking towards the end zone. Oh, and it's caught! Touchdown, Rams! Kobe Parkinson with the clutch grab, and it's a touchdown, Los Angeles! Matthew Stafford leads his team down the field, and what a throw! What a catch! Parkinson somehow made the grab. He turns around to get the ball into the end zone. Talk about body control. What a grab! That was the biggest catch of Parkinson's career, and it goes for a touchdown. Rams! What are we witnessing here, folks? Are you kidding me? Another lead change here late in the 4th quarter, and the extra point is good. It's a 3-point lead for the Rams, who lead 34-31 over the Carolina Panthers. And what a catch, what a play, what a throw, and the Rams have the lead with 38 seconds remaining in this wild card round matchup in the 2026 NFL playoffs. How you like that? And the fans in Carolina are gasping. And now, both teams had 3 timeouts left. With 38 seconds remaining, the Panthers only need to get in field goal range to take this into overtime. But hey, your boy doesn't need overtime right now, okay? I got another game in like 15 minutes we got to get ready for here, man. Holy crap. This is crazy. This is crazy. What a catch, man. What a freaking game. A 7-play, 71-yard drive there for the Rams. And talk about a clutch 19-yard touchdown pass from Matthew Stafford, who was not going to be denied on that last drive. And now, 38 seconds remain in this one. Wow.
Bryce Young and these Panthers with one last breath. It's quite a great game. This first playoff.
Damn, dude. So after the return, we've now got 32 seconds remaining here in this one.
14 games that he's won in his 3 years in the NFL, 12 of those have included a fourth quarter or overtime game-winning drive. Field goal would tie it.
All right, so with 32 seconds remaining, the ball now at the 28-yard line for Carolina. Bryce Young in the shotgun, a 3 wide receiver set. The Rams rush 4. Young rolling to his left, looking under pressure, gets rid of it, and it's incomplete. And nobody in the vicinity, but I think Young was outside of the tackle box there, so that shouldn't be intentional grounding. But 25 seconds remain here late in this wild card matchup. And what a game. And for Bryce Young, he probably took way too long to get rid of that football. And for the Rams, they're lucky no penalty flag was called on that hit by Verse on the quarterback. So now Young in the shotgun, 5 wide receiver set. Here for the Panthers, looking for a big play. Young under pressure, rolling to his left. He's going to scramble here, and he throws incomplete. And now 17 seconds remaining, and it's 3rd down and 10 here for the Panthers. And you know what, guys? No matter what happens in this outcome here, you have got to give your hats off to the Carolina Panthers, man. I think Bryce Young proved in this game that he can be the Panthers franchise quarterback. And man, if it wasn't for a couple of those mistakes in the first half, what could have been? What a showing here for the Panthers. But now the Rams still need to make a stop here. They're showing blitz. They rush 4, and Young under pressure gets rid of it, incomplete. And with 12 seconds remaining, it's 4th down and 10. And this one about to be over with here, folks.
Remember, the left tackle, Ike Ekwonu, he went down early to injury, and Josh Nijman, he's been in there battling. Played pretty well at left tackle in his reserve spot, but...
Whew. So here we go, 4th and 10. And with 12 seconds to go, Carolina's going to need a lot of yards on this play. The Rams take a timeout here, and they want to make sure they have everything out in front of them here.
12 seconds left to go. 3 incompletions to open this drive for Dave Canal.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget, please, to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So yeah, guys, right after this game, we'll be going live for the Packers versus the Bears. Make sure you guys join us for that play-by-play here on the channel as well.
He had all-up 7-man pressure, showing what they call like a cover 0 look, so 7 guys.
So yeah, guys, man, what a drive from Matthew Stafford after the Panthers come up with their own late drive after their special teams gets them a block, and they capitalize with the touchdown. But with 2.5 minutes remaining in this one, Matthew Stafford puts up a 2-minute drill to give the Rams a 34-31 lead. And now it's 4th and 10. Ball at the 28-yard line. Young in the shotgun. 4-man rush for the Rams. Young under pressure gets rid of it. It's all through the hands of the rookie Horn. And that incomplete pass will end it as the Rams survive the late comeback from the Carolina Panthers. What a game. What a victory for LA. And the rookie's going to be kicking himself after missing that pass there. And now we'll get right into our stat recap here to end this one, guys. For the Los Angeles Rams, Matthew Stafford finishes 24 for 42 for 304 yards, 3 passing touchdowns, and 1 interception in this one. Kyron Williams finishes with 13 carries for 57 yards, as we see Blake Corum also had 11 carries for 45 yards, 116 total yards rushing for the Rams offense in this one. Puka Nacua, a fantastic game with 10 catches for 111 yards and a touchdown, but probably the biggest play Puka Nacua made was making sure the football did not get intercepted late in this 4th quarter when Carolina was trying to make the comeback. So we see here Davante Adams has 5 catches for 72 yards, and then we also see Tyler Higbee with 2 catches for 45 yards. But how about Kobe Parkinson? 2 catches for 34 yards and a touchdown, but that touchdown was probably the biggest, most clutch catch of his career. career. We also seen Kyren Williams finish with two catches for 18 yards and a touchdown as well for the Rams offense as they get the victory in this one. 34-31 over the Carolina Panthers is your final. Bryce Young finishes with 21 for 40 for 264 passing yards, one passing touchdown, and one interception. We see 13 carries for 46 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns for Chuba Hubbard. And Bryce Young also added 3 carries for 24 yards and a rushing touchdown. We see Jalen Croker had a fantastic game with 9 catches for 134 yards and a touchdown. Tyrone McMillan with 5 catches for 81 yards, and Tommy Timberbill with 3 catches for 22 yards as well in this one. And guys, the Rams are able to get the victory here in Wild Card Weekend against the Carolina Panthers. Your final in this one, Rams 34, Panthers 31. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show, one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show, and let's go. And thank you guys for all the love and support here for this live play-by-play here for the 2026 NFL Playoffs Wild Card Weekend. Our first matchup was a doozy as the Rams get the victory in this one on the road against the Carolina Panthers 34-31. Thank you guys so much for showing all the love and support on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and remember to sign up for those channel memberships if you guys are interested in showing your support on Tim Reynolds Show. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys coming up next with the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers in our next wild card matchup here in the 2026 NFL Playoffs. Peace out, guys. We'll see y'all next time coming up with our next live stream play-by-play right here on Tim Reynolds Show.